Have you ever felt like your affirmations are just bouncing off the universe, leaving you with nothing but echoes of unfulfilled desires? What if the words you're using aren't the real language for getting what you want? The truth is, the universe doesn't respond to the words you use, but to the energy and feeling behind them. You might be unknowingly speaking the wrong energetic dialect, sabotaging your manifestations without even realizing it. This language of energy isn't some new age fad. Ancient Hermetic texts describe a universe governed by vibration and frequency, ideas now echoed in quantum physics' understanding of reality. But here's the thing. While self-help focuses on what to think, the real key is how to feel, a skill that's been largely downplayed and misunderstood, keeping this knowledge hidden in plain sight. Yet, like learning any new language, understanding the underlying grammar and vocabulary of energy opens up a world of possibilities. Speaking of the grammar of energy, to get the best results with the language of energy, you have to practice energetic hygiene. Just as you wouldn't build a house on unstable ground, you wouldn't try to manifest from a place of energetic pollution. So, if the universe responds to energy, not words, how can we consciously learn to speak this language and manifest our desires? Think about all those times you've tried affirmations, visualizations, and gratitude practices, only to feel stuck in the same old patterns of lack or limitation. These techniques often fail because they address the surface level, your conscious thoughts, without addressing the underlying energetic blocks, your limiting beliefs and negative emotions. It's like painting over rust. It might look better temporarily, but the underlying corrosion will eventually resurface. But by learning the language of energy and clearing these energetic blocks, you can consciously align your vibration with your desired outcomes, attracting abundance and fulfillment with greater ease. Imagine a life where you're no longer at the mercy of circumstances, but a conscious creator shaping your reality from the inside out. In this video, we will explore the fundamental principles of the language of energy, revealing how to consciously speak it to manifest your desires. We'll delve into identifying energetic blocks, understanding the grammar of energy, the laws of vibration and attraction, and applying practical techniques for aligning your vibration with your goals. Like any language, there are regional dialects, and there are also certain grammar rules that you should be following to be properly understood. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of how to use the language of energy to create a life of greater abundance, fulfillment, and joy. So, let's dive in and discover the secrets to speaking the language of energy. So, if the universe responds to energy, not words, how can we consciously learn to speak this language and manifest our desires? The key is understanding that the universe isn't a cosmic vending machine dispensing goodies based on perfectly worded requests. It's more like a quantum search engine, sifting through the energetic signals you broadcast, responding not to the words you use, but to the feeling behind them. Simply saying, "I am abundant," while feeling scarcity is like typing a search query with a broken keyboard. You'll get limited, if any, relevant results. The feeling is the signal, the words are just a label. Think about it. We've been conditioned to focus on positive affirmations, repeating phrases like mantras, hoping to reprogram our subconscious. But what if positive thinking is only half the battle? What if it's like writing a program with perfect code, but running it on a computer with a damaged operating system? The code won't function as intended. The shocking truth is that unless your emotions are congruent with your affirmations, you're essentially sending mixed signals to the universe, creating energetic static that blocks your manifestations. Are you actually feeling the emotions associated with your desires, or are you just thinking the right thoughts? The language of energy operates on a principle known as the law of vibration. Everything in the universe is in constant motion, vibrating at a specific frequency, and emotions are no different. Love vibrates higher than fear, joy vibrates higher than sadness, and gratitude vibrates higher than resentment. To understand this better, let's introduce the emotional spectrum table. Imagine a visual representation of emotions ranked by frequency, with associated feelings and potential manifestations. On one end, you have high vibration emotions like love, joy, gratitude, and compassion, which are associated with feelings of expansion, connection, and abundance. On the other end, you have low vibration emotions like fear, anger, resentment, and guilt, which are associated with feelings of contraction, separation, and lack. Now, here's where it gets interesting. To attract your desired outcomes, you must consistently feel these high vibration emotions, like tuning a radio to a specific frequency to receive a clear signal. If you are constantly bombarded with low vibration emotions, it is like trying to listen to your favorite song while there is static playing, so you will never hear the song properly. But here's the thing. The goal isn't to eliminate negative emotions altogether, which is both unrealistic and unhealthy. Instead, the goal is to transmute and integrate them, acknowledging sadness without dwelling in despair, using anger as fuel for positive change, not destructive rage. So, how do we begin to consciously shift our emotional frequency? Let's try a practical exercise. Choose a specific desire, a relationship, career, or financial goal. Now ask yourself, what is the dominant feeling I associate with this desire? If your desire is to attract wealth, do you feel abundant or do you feel lacking? Be brutally honest with yourself. The dominant feeling is the energetic signal you're sending to the universe. If you want a loving relationship but feel unworthy of love, you're sending a mixed signal, confusing the quantum search engine. What conflicting emotions or limiting beliefs are sabotaging your manifestation efforts? Do you believe you deserve your desire? Are you afraid of success? These subconscious beliefs create energetic resistance, like a dam blocking the flow of a river. But what if you're struggling to feel those high vibration emotions? Where do you even begin? The answer is simpler than you might think. Start with gratitude for what you already have. Even in times of lack, there is always something to be grateful for. Maybe it's the roof over your head, the food on your table, or the love of your family and friends. Start small and build from there, consciously focusing on the positive aspects of your life, allowing those feelings of gratitude to expand and raise your overall vibration. So, the key takeaway is this. The universe responds to the feeling behind your words, and your dominant feeling is the energetic signal you're sending. But what happens if your best efforts are being sabotaged by unseen energetic forces? What if deeply ingrained beliefs and unresolved emotions are constantly pulling you back into patterns of lack and limitation? Like a kink in a hose, these blocks restrict the flow of energy and prevent your desires from manifesting. This is where the concept of energetic hygiene comes in. Just as you wouldn't try to plant a garden in contaminated soil, you need to cleanse your energetic field before attempting to manifest your desires. In the next section, we'll delve into identifying and clearing these energetic blocks, revealing the secrets to energetic hygiene. So, we've talked about how your subconscious beliefs act like an energetic signal, either attracting or repelling your desires. But what if these beliefs aren't even yours to begin with? What if they are deeply rooted, shadow programs running in the background of your mind, sabotaging your manifestation efforts without you even realizing it? These programs, formed in childhood through trauma, societal conditioning, or even seemingly insignificant experiences, dictate your beliefs, feelings, and behaviors, operating unconsciously like a hidden puppet master pulling your strings. Think about it. Most people are completely unaware of these hidden programs, operating on autopilot, replaying limiting beliefs like a broken record without conscious awareness. It's like a computer running background processes that consume resources without the user's knowledge. These shadow programs drain your energetic field, leaving you feeling depleted, unmotivated, and unable to manifest your desires. They whisper doubts in your ear, create self-sabotaging behaviors, and ultimately keep you stuck in patterns of lack and limitation. What if the biggest obstacle to your desires isn't external circumstances, but these unseen programs running in the background of your mind. To help you identify these insidious shadow programs, let's introduce the energetic blockage matrix. This is a framework for identifying common limiting beliefs and negative thought patterns in key life areas, like a map of the hidden obstacles blocking your path to manifestation. Imagine a table mapping common negative beliefs about relationships, career, and finances to their energetic impact. For example, in relationships, a common negative belief might be, "I'm not lovable." In your career, you might believe, "I'm not good enough." And when it comes to finances, you might think, "Money is evil." Now, here's where it gets interesting. These beliefs create energetic misspellings, distorting the signals you send to the universe. The belief, "I'm not worthy of love," translates to an energetic signal of rejection, pushing away potential partners before they even get a chance to know you. It's like trying to attract a specific frequency on a radio, but having the antenna bent and misaligned. The signal is distorted, and you end up receiving static instead of clear reception. This manifests in specific behaviors and outcomes, reinforcing the negative cycle. Someone who believes, "I'm not good enough," might self-sabotage at work, procrastinating on important tasks or avoiding opportunities for advancement, ultimately confirming their belief and limiting their career advancement. But here's what most people miss. These aren't always your beliefs. Many of these limiting beliefs are inherited, passed down through family or society like outdated software installed on your system. If your parents struggled financially and constantly worried about money, you may have subconsciously absorbed those fears and limitations, even if you consciously desire wealth and abundance. It's like inheriting a computer with a virus pre-installed, constantly disrupting your system. These inherited beliefs become part of your energetic signature, influencing your thoughts, feelings, and actions, and ultimately shaping your reality. The shocking truth is, you may be living out someone else's limitations without even realizing it. So, how do you break free from these shadow programs and rewrite your energetic code? Let's introduce a practical technique for identifying and rewriting these subconscious beliefs, the Inner Dialogue Challenge. For 1 week, consciously observe your thoughts and feelings in a specific area of your life, relationships, career, or finances. The key is to become a detective, noticing the recurring patterns and identifying the underlying beliefs driving your behavior. This is like debugging your computer code, line by line, to identify and correct the errors. Grab a journal and start writing down any recurring negative thoughts and limiting beliefs. For example, you might notice thoughts like, "I'll never find true love," or "I'm not smart enough to succeed," or "I don't deserve to be wealthy." Don't judge these thoughts, simply observe them and write them down. Once you've identified these shadow programs, it's time to rewrite them into empowering affirmations. This is like replacing the old, outdated code with new, updated code that supports your desired outcomes. Take each negative belief and transform it into a positive affirmation. For example, transform "I'll never find true love" into "I am worthy of love, and I attract loving relationships into my life." Transform "I'm not smart enough to succeed" into "I am intelligent and capable, and I achieve my goals with ease." And transform "I don't deserve to be wealthy" into "I am worthy of abundance, and I attract wealth and prosperity into my life." But here's the thing. The affirmation should be felt to be truly effective. Close your eyes, visualize your desire, and repeat the affirmation with genuine emotion. Feel the truth of the affirmation resonating within you, replacing the old, limiting belief with a new, empowering one. It's like uploading new software to your system, overwriting the old, outdated programs. Challenge yourself to consistently practice these affirmations, replacing the old, shadow programs with new, empowering beliefs. Remember, this is not a one-time fix, but an ongoing practice. Like consistently updating your computer's operating system, you need to continuously reinforce these new beliefs to maintain a clear and powerful energetic signal. So the key takeaway is this. Your subconscious beliefs shape your energetic signal, and you have the power to rewrite these programs through conscious awareness and affirmation. But even with consistent effort, your energetic field can still be susceptible to external negativity. That's why it's essential to practice energetic hygiene, maintaining a clear energetic field and preventing the re-emergence of shadow programs. Think of it like showering daily to remove physical dirt and grime. Energetic hygiene involves practices for cleansing your energetic field of negativity. But what if your energetic field is constantly bombarded by external negativity, making it difficult to maintain clarity? In the next section, we'll explore practical techniques for energetic hygiene, revealing how to shield yourself from negativity and create an environment conducive to manifesting your desires, emphasizing the need for consistent effort, as this is not a one-time fix, but an ongoing practice. So, you're diligently working to rewrite your subconscious programs, sending clear signals to the universe. But what if you're constantly walking through a minefield of energetic pollution, negating your efforts before they even have a chance to manifest? Just as you wouldn't try to heal a wound in a toxic environment, you can't expect to manifest your desires in a field saturated with negativity. This is where energetic hygiene comes in. Imagine living in a city choked with smog, where every breath feels heavy and contaminated. You'd invest in air purifiers for your home, wear a mask outdoors, and take extra precautions to protect your lungs. The energetic world is similar. Daily life exposes you to a constant barrage of negativity, stress from work, conflict in relationships, the anxiety-inducing news cycle, and the pervasive negativity of social media. This external negativity can cling to your energetic field like invisible smog, clouding your aura and hindering your ability to manifest your desires. It's like walking through a smoky room. Your clothes absorb the odor, and you carry it with you long after you've left. Are you unknowingly absorbing and carrying the negative energy of others, sabotaging your own desires? To combat this, let's talk about daily cleansing rituals. Think of it as an energetic shower, a set of simple practices to wash away the accumulated negativity and maintain a clear, vibrant aura. One of the most effective practices is incorporating salt baths or showers into your routine. Salt is a natural purifier, and energetically, it helps to draw out negative energy from your field. The science behind this lies in the fact that salt is composed of ions, and when dissolved in water, it can help to neutralize electromagnetic imbalances in the body. Think about it. The ocean, a vast expanse of salt water, has long been associated with cleansing and renewal in various spiritual traditions. This isn't just a coincidence. The salt itself plays a crucial role. For an actionable tip, add Epsom salts or sea salt to your bath, visualizing the water as a radiant, cleansing energy that washes away any negativity, stress, or stagnant energy clinging to your aura. Imagine the water turning murky as it absorbs these unwanted energies, then draining away, leaving you feeling refreshed and renewed. If you don't have time for a bath, a salt scrub during your shower will have a similar effect. Gently massage a mixture of sea salt and your favorite essential oil onto your skin, focusing on areas where you tend to hold tension, such as your shoulders and neck. Another powerful tool in your energetic hygiene toolkit is smudging. For centuries, indigenous cultures have used sacred herbs like sage and Palo Santo to clear negative energy from spaces and people. The smoke from these herbs acts as a conduit, carrying away negative energies and replacing them with positive, uplifting vibrations. Scientific studies have even shown that burning sage can reduce airborne bacteria by up to 94%, suggesting a tangible cleansing effect beyond the purely energetic. To practice smudging, light the tip of a sage bundle or Palo Santo stick. Allow it to smoke for a few moments, then gently blow out the flame. Waft the smoke around your body, starting at your feet and moving upwards, setting the intention for cleansing and purification. Visualize the smoke as a purifying force, dissolving any negativity, blockages, or stagnant energy in your aura. Then, move around your living space, paying particular attention to corners and areas where you feel the energy is heavy or stagnant. Visualization is another indispensable tool for energetic hygiene. Your mind is a powerful instrument, and what you vividly imagine, you can create. A simple visualization exercise can create a protective shield around you, deflecting negativity and maintaining your energetic boundaries. Close your eyes, take a few deep breaths, and imagine a bright white light emanating from your heart, expanding outwards to surround you completely. Visualize this light as a protective shield, deflecting any negativity, stress, or unwanted energy that comes your way. Reinforce this visualization with affirmations like, "I am protected, I am surrounded by love and light, and I am shielded from all negativity." Grounding, also known as earthing, is another essential practice for energetic hygiene. In our modern lives, we're often disconnected from the Earth's natural energy field, which can lead to an accumulation of excess energy and negativity in our bodies. Grounding techniques help to reconnect you with the Earth's energy, allowing you to release this excess energy and negativity, restoring balance and harmony to your energetic field. Walk barefoot on the grass, feel the cool earth beneath your feet, and imagine roots growing from your feet deep into the ground, drawing up nourishing energy from the earth. Hug a tree, feeling its solid presence and exchanging energy with its life force. Or simply visualize roots growing from your feet into the earth, grounding you and releasing any excess energy or negativity. Even a few minutes of daily meditation can do wonders for reducing stress and clearing your energy. Sit in a quiet room, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. As you inhale, imagine drawing in clean, vibrant energy. As you exhale, release any stress, tension, or negativity. The key is to cultivate a state of present moment awareness, observing your thoughts and feelings without judgment, allowing them to pass like clouds in the sky. Like cleaning a dirty window, energetic hygiene allows you to see your desires more clearly and attract them more easily. These practices offer increased clarity, reduced stress, improved mood, and enhanced manifestation abilities. But here's the thing, you can't just cleanse your energetic field. You also need to address the sources of negativity in your environment. Take a moment to identify the sources of negativity in your environment. Are you surrounded by toxic relationships where people constantly complain, criticize, or drain your energy? Are you consuming negative media, filling your mind with fear, anxiety, and limiting beliefs? Is your home or workspace cluttered and disorganized, creating a chaotic and stressful atmosphere? Are you constantly surrounded by electronic devices, exposing yourself to electromagnetic fields, EMFs, that can disrupt your energetic balance? These are all potential sources of energetic pollution that can undermine your manifestation efforts. To minimize your exposure to these sources, set healthy boundaries with toxic people, limiting contact and refusing to engage in their negativity. Consciously curate your media consumption, focusing on uplifting and inspiring content that nourishes your mind and spirit. Declutter one area of your home or workspace each week, creating a more organized and peaceful space that supports your well-being. Use EMF blocking devices or create distance from electronic devices, especially when you're sleeping or meditating. Surround yourself with positive influences, uplifting friends who support your dreams, and inspiring content that fuels your passion. Create a sacred space in your home, free from distractions, where you can meditate, visualize, and connect with your inner self. This space should be filled with things that bring you joy, peace, and inspiration, such as crystals, candles, plants, and inspiring artwork. Remember, energetic hygiene is not a one-time fix, but a daily commitment to maintaining your energetic well-being. Like maintaining a garden, it requires constant weeding, watering, and care. You can't just plant the seeds of your desires and expect them to grow without tending to the soil. You need to consistently clear away the weeds of negativity, nourish your energetic field with positive practices, and protect it from external pollutants. Only then will you create an environment where your desires can truly flourish and manifest into reality. So, energetic hygiene is crucial for protecting yourself from external negativity and maintaining a clear channel for manifestation. But here's the thing. While external factors can certainly impact your energy, internal blockages often have a deeper, more profound effect. It's like a wound that needs to be cleaned before bandaging. We need to address internal energetic wounds before focusing solely on external influences. But what if the root cause of your energetic blocks lies in your childhood experiences, shaping your beliefs and limiting your potential? In the next section, we'll delve into the hidden world of childhood programming, revealing how to identify and heal these deeply rooted wounds, freeing yourself from the subconscious bindings that may be sabotaging your success. What if your current struggles with manifestation aren't just random obstacles, but rather echoes of the past, whispers from your inner child shaping your present reality? Our childhood experiences, the good, the bad, and the seemingly insignificant, act as energetic imprints, profoundly shaping our subconscious beliefs and emotional patterns. Like invisible ink, these imprints dictate how we perceive ourselves, our relationships, and the world around us, thereby influencing our energetic output and ultimately our ability to manifest our desires. These energetic imprints are often invisible, operating beneath the surface of our conscious awareness. They influence our choices, reactions, and even the types of situations we attract into our lives, all without us realizing their presence. Think of these early childhood programs as the root system of a tree, hidden beneath the soil, yet profoundly influencing its growth, stability, and even the type of fruit it bears. A child constantly criticized might develop a core belief of, "I'm not good enough," creating an energetic field of self-doubt that subtly sabotages their success in later life, like a persistent drag on their energetic frequency. What if your current struggles with manifestation are simply echoes of unresolved childhood wounds, playing out in your energetic field, distorting your signal to the universe? So, what are some of the most common childhood experiences that can create these energetic wounds? Let's delve deeper. Abandonment, whether physical or emotional, due to a parent's absence, workaholism, or emotional unavailability, can lead to deep feelings of unworthiness and a pervasive fear of intimacy. Energetically, this can manifest as attracting unavailable partners or unconsciously sabotaging existing relationships, perpetuating the cycle of abandonment. Rejection, manifested as constant criticism, disapproval, or a lack of validation, can lead to cripplingly low self-esteem and a paralyzing fear of judgment. This energetic wound often manifests as self-sabotage, a fear of success that stems from not feeling worthy of it, and difficulty expressing oneself authentically, stifling creative potential. Neglect, characterized by a lack of emotional or physical care, can lead to profound feelings of emptiness, difficulty connecting with others, and a struggle to define and assert one's own needs. This can manifest as difficulty setting healthy boundaries, attracting needy or dependent individuals who further drain one's energy. Then there's abuse, whether physical, emotional, or sexual, leaving deep scars of trauma, fear, and a profound difficulty trusting others. This creates energetic manifestations like chronic anxiety, depression, difficulty experiencing pleasure, and tragically, even attracting abusive situations, as the subconscious mind seeks to resolve the original trauma. A child who experienced abuse might develop the insidious belief, "I am not safe," or "I am unlovable," shaping their energetic output and attracting experiences that confirm these painful beliefs. The key is to understand that these experiences create limiting beliefs about self-worth, deservingness, and the very nature of relationships. And these beliefs directly impact the energetic signals you are sending to the universe. So, how do we begin to heal these childhood energetic wounds and rewrite our subconscious programs? Let's talk about a practical technique called energetic timeline healing. This technique allows you to revisit and transform the energetic charge associated with these past experiences, freeing you from their subconscious grip. First, create a timeline of your life, marking significant childhood experiences, both positive and negative. Don't censor yourself. Simply jot down the events that stand out in your memory. Then, choose a specific experience that feels particularly charged or relevant to your current struggles. Close your eyes, take a few deep breaths, and visualize yourself as a child in that situation. Really see the environment, the people, and yourself. What are you feeling? Acknowledge the emotions without judgment. Now, offer that child compassion, understanding, and validation. Acknowledge their pain, their fear, their confusion. Tell them it's okay to feel what they're feeling, that they are not alone, and that they are loved. Rewrite the narrative by providing the child with what they needed at that time: love, safety, support, validation. Imagine yourself stepping into the scene as your adult self, providing the child with the comfort, protection, and guidance they lacked. Visualize the child integrating this healing energy, feeling a sense of peace, wholeness, and safety. Imagine their face softening, their body relaxing, their energy shifting from fear to love. The goal here isn't to change the past, but to transform the energetic charge associated with it, neutralizing its harmful effects on your present. Think of it like diffusing a bomb, neutralizing the harmful energy of the past, preventing it from detonating in your present, contaminating your energetic field. It's important to do this over several sessions, focusing on one event per session, allowing yourself time to fully process and integrate the healing energy. And remember, suppressing your emotions will not work. You must feel them to heal them. Childhood experiences undeniably shape our energetic field, and healing these wounds is essential for clearing energetic blocks and manifesting our desires. We've seen how the energetic timeline healing technique can help transform these imprints. But what about forgiveness? Isn't that also part of the process? Forgiving yourself and others for the events of the past is crucial for releasing the energetic ties that bind you to those experiences. Remember, forgiving doesn't mean condoning the actions, but rather releasing the resentment and anger that keep you trapped in the past. But how can we ensure that we don't repeat these patterns, attracting similar experiences in the future? How do we protect ourselves from wounding? In the next section, we'll explore practical techniques for setting healthy energetic boundaries and cultivating self-love, creating a powerful shield against future energetic wounds, like repairing a broken fence and planting protective hedges around your garden. Imagine your energy field as a personal sanctuary, a sacred space that deserves protection and respect. This isn't about becoming a recluse. It's about erecting an energetic fortress around yourself. Like a medieval castle, safeguarding its inhabitants from invaders, energetic boundaries shield you from negativity, manipulation, and the subtle psychic attacks of emotional vampires. Healthy energetic boundaries are not about selfishness or isolation. They are about self-respect, a clear declaration that your energy is precious and worthy of defense. It's not about building walls to shut people out, but about creating a safe and supportive inner landscape where you can thrive, like tending a garden and erecting fences around it. Are you unknowingly leaving your energetic fortress undefended, a wide open gate inviting anyone to drain your energy and dictate your emotions? So, what does a well-defended, energetic fortress actually look like? It starts with understanding the different types of boundaries you need to establish. First, there are physical boundaries. These are the most tangible, involving creating physical space and distance from draining people or environments. Think of it like this. If a certain place or person consistently leaves you feeling depleted, it's time to adjust your physical proximity. Politely decline invitations that don't resonate with you. Limit visits with energy-draining relatives. Create physical barriers in your home or workspace, a closed door, a strategically placed plant, Even rearranging your furniture can create a sense of energetic separation. Then there are emotional boundaries, which are a bit more subtle, but equally crucial. These involve protecting yourself from absorbing the emotions of others, preventing yourself from becoming an emotional sponge. Practice emotional detachment, observing other people's feelings without taking them on as your own. Avoid becoming a dumping ground for other people's problems. Set clear limits on the emotional support you provide, recognizing that you are not responsible for fixing everyone else's issues. It's like being a doctor. You can't help anyone if you get sick yourself. Next, we have mental boundaries. This is where you shield yourself from negative thoughts, limiting beliefs, and harsh judgments, both from yourself and others. Challenge negative thoughts as soon as they arise, questioning their validity and replacing them with more positive and empowering ones. Reframe limiting beliefs that hold you back, transforming "I can't" into "how can I?" Practice positive self-talk, affirming your strengths and celebrating your successes. This is like putting a filter on your mind, only allowing constructive and supportive thoughts to pass through. Finally, there are verbal boundaries. These involve communicating your needs and limits assertively and respectfully, making sure that other people know where you stand. Learn to say no without guilt, understanding that you are not obligated to fulfill every request. Express your feelings clearly and directly, avoiding passive-aggressive communication or bottling up your emotions. Set clear expectations for respectful communication, refusing to tolerate insults, criticism, or other forms of verbal abuse. But how do you know if your energetic boundaries are being violated? Pay attention to how you feel after interacting with someone or being in a certain environment. Are you feeling drained, resentful, anxious, or overwhelmed? These are all telltale signs that your boundaries have been crossed. For example, do you feel exhausted after talking to a complaining friend, even if you just listened? Or do you feel anxious after reading negative news, even though it doesn't directly impact you? Perhaps you feel resentful after constantly doing favors for others, even when you are already stretched thin. These are all clear indicators that your energetic fortress has been breached. The key here is to recognize these warning signs and take immediate action to reinforce your boundaries. But here's the thing, building strong energetic boundaries is only half the battle. The most impenetrable fortress is useless if the defenders lack the will to fight. This is wherein self-love comes in. Self-love is the foundation for strong energetic boundaries. You can't effectively protect your energy if you don't value yourself. It's like building a fortress on a shaky foundation. It will eventually crumble. Self-love empowers you to defend your energetic boundaries with confidence and conviction. A fortress is only as strong as the people defending it, right? So, how do you cultivate this essential self-love? It starts with self-compassion. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would offer a friend. When you make a mistake, avoid self-criticism. Instead, offer yourself words of encouragement and acceptance. Acknowledge your imperfections and learn from them, rather than dwelling on them with negativity. Next, practice positive self-talk. Replace negative thoughts with positive affirmations and encouraging statements. Create a list of positive qualities about yourself and repeat them daily. Focus on your strengths, your accomplishments, and your potential. This is like planting seeds of positivity in your mind, nurturing a garden of self-worth. Prioritize self-care. Make time for activities that nourish your mind, body, and soul. Take time for relaxation, meditation, or spending time in nature. Engage in regular exercise, eat healthy foods, and get enough sleep. Pursue creative expression, whether it's painting, writing, music, or any other activity that brings you joy. This is like refueling your energetic reserves, ensuring you have the strength to defend your fortress. Finally, practice setting boundaries with yourself. Honor your own needs and limits, even when it's difficult. Say no to commitments that drain your energy, prioritize rest and relaxation, and create time for activities you enjoy. This is like setting internal rules for your own well-being, ensuring that you treat yourself with the same respect you would offer others. When you value yourself, you're less likely to tolerate disrespect or exploitation from others. You'll have the confidence to say no to a demanding boss, end a toxic relationship, or refuse to engage in gossip. Self-love empowers you to stand your ground, protecting your energy and your well-being. To summarize, energetic boundaries are essential for protecting your energy, and self-love is the foundation for strong boundaries. But remember, maintaining energetic boundaries and cultivating self-love is an ongoing process, not a one-time fix. It's like tending a garden. You must consistently weed, water, and nurture your energetic boundaries and self-love to maintain their strength and vitality. It's important to recognize that you may still experience low points, and in these moments, you will need to be sure to implement the energetic hygiene that has been learned. But what happens when, despite our best efforts, we still encounter challenging situations or negative people? What do we do when we are forced into situations where energetic attacks are inevitable? The energetic language is, after all, a lifelong practice. In the next section, we'll explore advanced techniques for navigating these challenging energetic situations, transforming negativity into positive energy, and maintaining your energetic balance in a chaotic world. So, what happens when, despite your best efforts to maintain your energetic fortress, you still encounter negativity? What happens when life throws you curveballs, or when you're forced to interact with energy-draining people? You've built your fortress, but the world outside still exists. This is where the concept of energetic alchemy comes into play. Think of energetic alchemy as the art of transforming lead into gold, not in a literal sense, but in a metaphorical one. Just as alchemists sought to transmute base metals into precious ones, you can transform difficult situations and negative emotions into opportunities for growth and manifestation. The world will always test your fortress, but the beauty lies in adapting to it. The key here is understanding that while we cannot always control external circumstances, we can control our response to them. Someone cuts you off in traffic, a project at work fails, or a loved one says something hurtful. These are all potential sources of negative energy. It's important to understand that energetic alchemy isn't about suppressing negative emotions or pretending they don't exist. It's about understanding and transmuting them, like a pressure valve releasing tension. Are you unknowingly allowing negative situations to define your energy, dragging you down into a spiral of negativity? Or are you consciously choosing to alchemize them into positive outcomes, emerging stronger and more resilient? The choice, as always, is yours. So, how do you actually do this? What does this energetic alchemy toolkit look like? Let's explore some specific techniques for transmuting negative energy. First, there's emotional release. This involves allowing yourself to fully feel and express negative emotions without judgment. Suppressing emotions is like holding a beach ball underwater. It takes a lot of energy, and eventually it will explode to the surface. Instead, create a safe space to cry, scream, journal, or engage in physical activity to release pent-up emotions. If you're feeling angry, punch a pillow. If you're feeling sad, listen to music that resonates with your emotions. The important thing is to allow yourself to feel without getting stuck in the feeling. Next, we have reframing. This is about changing your perspective on a negative situation to find the hidden opportunity or lesson. Instead of viewing a setback as a failure, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can this make me stronger? What is the silver lining? For example, if you get fired from a job, instead of dwelling on the rejection, reframe it as an opportunity to pursue your true passion. Or if a relationship ends, see it as a chance to grow and attract a more compatible partner. The same sun that melts the wax hardens the clay. It's all about perspective. Then there's gratitude in adversity. This is the practice of finding things to be grateful for even in the midst of challenges. This might seem difficult, especially when you're going through a tough time, but it's a powerful way to shift your focus from lack to abundance. Make a list of things you appreciate, even small things, to shift your focus from lack to abundance. Appreciate the roof over your head, the food on your table, the support of your friends and family. Even in the darkest of times, there is always something to be grateful for. Another important technique is compassionate detachment. This involves observing a negative situation with compassion, but without getting emotionally entangled. Practice empathy for all involved, but avoid taking on other people's problems as your own. It's like being a therapist. You can listen and offer support, but you can't fix their problems for them. Set boundaries, avoid gossip, and remember that you are not responsible for other people's emotions. You can be a source of support without becoming a dumping ground. Finally, there's visualization of transmutation. This involves imagining negative energy transforming into positive energy. Visualize dark energy dissolving into light, or a difficult situation resolving itself in a positive way. Imagine yourself surrounded by a protective bubble of light, deflecting negativity and attracting positive outcomes. See yourself as strong, resilient, and capable of overcoming any obstacle. This is like creating a mental movie of your desired outcome, programming your subconscious mind for success. But why do these techniques work? How can simply shifting your perspective or expressing your emotions actually change your reality? The key is that shifting your emotional state changes your energetic frequency, attracting different outcomes. Remember, the universe responds to your vibration, not your words. When you transmute negative energy into positive energy, you are essentially tuning yourself to a higher frequency, attracting more positive experiences into your life. To truly master energetic alchemy, it's important to incorporate these techniques into your daily routine. This is where the Energetian Resilience ritual comes in. The energetic resilience ritual is a daily practice for building energetic muscles, making you more resistant to negativity over time. Set aside just 15 minutes each day for this practice. Step 1. Reflect on any challenging situations or negative emotions you've experienced that day. What triggered you? What emotions did you feel? Be honest with yourself without judgment. Step 2. Choose one or more of the energetic alchemy techniques to process these experiences. Did you need to release pent-up emotions? Did you need to reframe a negative situation? Did you need to practice gratitude in adversity? Step 3. Visualize yourself as strong, resilient, and capable of overcoming any obstacle. See yourself as a beacon of light, radiating positive energy and attracting positive outcomes. Step 4. Affirm your commitment to maintaining a positive and empowered energetic state. Repeat affirmations such as, I am strong, I am resilient, I am capable, I transform negativity into positivity. Think of this ritual like physical exercise that strengthens your body. This ritual strengthens your energetic field. The more you practice, the more resilient you become. But here's the thing. Energetic resilience is not a one-time achievement, but a daily practice, like brushing your teeth or taking a shower. The world won't cut you any slack, which is why you should either. The results come from the process. So, to summarize, you have the power to transform negative energy into positive energy, building resilience and attracting desired outcomes. But what if there's more to the story? What if your external environment is just a reflection of your internal world? This leads us to the concept of the universal mirror. The universal mirror is the idea that the universe reflects back to us our dominant energetic state. What you put out, you get back. If you are constantly emitting signals of fear, lack, and negativity, you will attract experiences that mirror those emotions. Conversely, if you are emitting signals of love, abundance, and positivity, you will attract experiences that align with those emotions. But here's the twist. What if you are emitting unintended energetic signals that are attracting unwanted experiences? What if, despite your best efforts to maintain a positive attitude, you are unconsciously sabotaging yourself? This points to an internal misalignment rather than an external assault. It's like calibrating the instrument before you play. In the next section, we'll explore the hidden world of unconscious energetic patterns, revealing how to identify and transform the self-sabotaging signals you may be sending to the universe without realizing it. We're just scratching the surface, and the implications are enormous. The journey to mastery never ends, but it is always worth the work. Unconscious energetic patterns. Are you unknowingly sending out a hidden broadcast, attracting unwanted experiences despite your best efforts? Like a radio station playing in the background, even when you're not consciously listening, it's still influencing the atmosphere. These patterns stem from deeply ingrained beliefs, unresolved emotions, and past experiences that are running on autopilot, potentially sabotaging your success. These hidden broadcasts, which are like shadow programs and childhood energetic wounds that continue to play, have an immense power over your daily life. Despite your best efforts, they are constantly working in the background to either move you toward or further away from your desires. This can be especially frustrating if you are aware of the universal laws and you are still struggling to manifest your desires. This is because most of what we manifest comes from what we feel rather than what we think. Are you unknowingly sending out energetic static that is interfering with your manifestation efforts, attracting what you don't want instead of what you do want? This is where the work begins. So, how do you decode the unconscious and identify these energetic blind spots? The journey to self-awareness begins with uncovering what's hidden beneath the surface. Several powerful techniques can help you tap into your unconscious and bring these hidden patterns into the light. Journaling, dream analysis, subconscious audios, and observation will allow you to peel back the layers of the onion and see your own true nature. Let's explore these techniques. First, journaling prompts. These are specific questions to explore hidden beliefs and emotions related to key life areas. Grab a journal and start with a few simple questions. What are my deepest fears about success? This might reveal a fear of responsibility, a fear of outshining others, or a fear of the unknown. What do I secretly believe about my worthiness of love? This could uncover beliefs that you're not good enough, that you're unlovable, or that you don't deserve to be happy. What limiting beliefs did I learn about money growing up? This might expose beliefs that money is evil, that it's hard to come by, or that you're not capable of managing it. Think of these journaling prompts like a treasure map, guiding you to the hidden riches within your subconscious mind. The key is to be honest with yourself and to allow your thoughts and feelings to flow freely without judgment. Don't censor yourself. The more honest and vulnerable you are, the more profound your insights will be. Next, we have dream analysis. Dreams offer a direct line to your unconscious, providing symbolic insights into your deepest beliefs and emotions. The conscious mind quiets down, but the unconscious is as loud as ever. Begin by keeping a dream journal. Before you go to sleep, set the intention to remember your dreams. Keep a notebook and pen by your bedside, and as soon as you wake up, write down everything you can remember, even if it seems fragmented or nonsensical. Look for recurring themes, symbols, and emotions. Do you often dream about being chased? This might symbolize a fear of being overwhelmed or a desire to escape from something. Do you often dream about flying? This could represent a desire for freedom, a feeling of empowerment, or a connection to something greater than yourself. What emotions do you feel in your dreams? Are you often anxious, scared, or sad? These emotions can provide valuable clues about your underlying energetic state. The next time you wake up from a dream, ask yourself, what is my unconscious trying to tell me? Then there are subconscious audios and meditations. These are designed to access and reprogram the subconscious mind, bypassing the critical conscious mind. The conscious mind can be a gatekeeper, blocking access to deeper levels of awareness. Subliminal audios and guided meditations can slip past this gatekeeper, planting seeds of positive change directly into your subconscious. Select audios or meditations that resonate with your goals. If you're trying to attract more abundance, listen to audios that focus on prosperity and financial freedom. If you're trying to improve your relationships, listen to audios that focus on love, compassion, and connection. The key is to listen to them regularly, ideally every day, to reinforce the new beliefs and patterns. Think of these audios and meditations like a gentle gardener, tending to the seeds of your subconscious mind, nurturing them until they blossom into beautiful flowers. Finally, observing trigger reactions. Pay attention to your emotional reactions to specific situations or people, as these often reveal underlying unconscious beliefs. Our emotional reactions are like alarm bells, signaling the presence of hidden beliefs that need to be addressed. A sudden outburst of anger or anxiety in response to a seemingly minor event can indicate a deep-seated, unresolved issue. What situations or people tend to trigger you the most? Do you find yourself getting defensive when someone criticizes you? This might indicate a belief that you're not good enough. Do you feel anxious when you have to speak in public? This could reveal a fear of judgment or a lack of confidence. Whenever you notice a trigger reaction, take a moment to pause and ask yourself, what belief is causing me to feel this way? This simple question can be incredibly powerful in uncovering hidden patterns. The triggers are simply showing you what you need to heal. Like using a mirror to see the back of your head, these techniques allow you to see aspects of yourself that are normally hidden from view. Energetic blind spots are the areas where your unconscious beliefs are sabotaging your conscious desires. These blind spots can manifest as recurring patterns of failure, frustration, or disappointment. You might find yourself attracting the same types of toxic relationships over and over again, or struggling to break through a certain income ceiling, no matter how hard you try. This is because your unconscious beliefs are creating a self-fulfilling prophecy. Once you identify these blind spots, you can begin to transform them, aligning your unconscious with your conscious desires. So, you have identified your hidden energetic patterns. Now what? This is where the energetic pattern interrupt comes in. This is a powerful technique for disrupting and transforming unconscious energetic patterns, allowing you to break free from self-sabotage and create the reality you desire. It involves becoming aware of a negative pattern in the moment and consciously choosing a different response. This requires constant vigilance and a willingness to challenge your own thoughts and behaviors. Think of it like a computer programmer debugging code. The old code no longer serves you and needs to be rewritten. The first step is awareness. Recognize when you're falling into a familiar negative pattern. This requires paying close attention to your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. The more you practice, the easier it will become to spot these patterns as they arise. Are you constantly criticizing yourself? Do you find yourself procrastinating on important tasks? Do you tend to blame others for your problems? These are all signs of negative patterns at play. Once you identify a pattern, don't judge yourself for it. Simply acknowledge it and move on to the next step. It is important to observe the patterns, not necessarily to assign blame. This is about taking responsibility, and that always starts with awareness. Next, interrupt. Immediately stop the pattern by doing something unexpected. This is about breaking the momentum of the negative pattern and creating a space for a new response. Take a deep breath and say cancel or stop to yourself. Change your physical posture. Stand up, stretch, or go for a walk. Do something completely unrelated to the pattern, such as listening to music, reading a book, or calling a friend. The key is to disrupt the pattern in any way possible, creating a moment of pause and awareness. You have the ability to consciously choose a different path. Finally, replace. Consciously choose a new, empowering thought, feeling, or behavior. This is about creating a new, more positive pattern to replace the old one. Instead of self-criticism, offer yourself compassion. Remind yourself of your strengths and accomplishments. Speak to yourself with kindness and understanding. Instead of procrastination, take one small step toward your goal. Break the task down into smaller, more manageable pieces. Focus on progress, not perfection. Instead of blaming others, take responsibility for your own actions. Acknowledge your role in the situation and look for ways to improve. This is where you take control of your own narrative. Like learning a new skill, it takes time and effort to break old habits and develop new ones. Consistent practice and self-compassion are key. It's okay to slip up, just keep practicing. If you find yourself falling back into old patterns, don't get discouraged. Simply acknowledge it, forgive yourself, and recommit to choosing a new response. The more you practice, the easier it will become to break free from self-sabotage and create the reality you desire. Unconscious energetic patterns can sabotage your manifestation efforts, and you have the power to transform them through conscious awareness and the energetic pattern interrupt. You are the creator of your reality, and you have the power to shape it consciously. The most important thing is to keep going, even if it doesn't seem like it's working. But what if you could accelerate the manifestation process, attracting your desires with even greater speed and ease? What if there was a way to combine the power of your entire being, mind, body, and spirit with your desired outcomes? In the next section, we'll explore advanced techniques for aligning your entire being with your desires, revealing how to create a powerful vortex of attraction that pulls your dreams into reality faster than ever before. How do we align with our goal but remain unattached to the outcome? What if your manifestation efforts are like trying to drive a car with the parking brake on? You might be pressing the gas pedal, setting intentions, but something is holding you back from reaching your destination. There's a hidden key to unlocking your full manifestation potential, a synergistic force that amplifies your ability to attract your desires with greater speed and ease. This key lies in what we call the Trinity effect, the conscious alignment of your mind, body, and spirit. Like a three-legged stool, each component is essential for stability. If one leg is weak or out of alignment, the stool wobbles and is prone to collapse. Similarly, if your mind, body, or spirit are not in harmony, your manifestation efforts will be weakened, and you won't be able to create the reality you desire. Think about it. Are you unknowingly limiting your manifestation potential by neglecting to consciously align your mind, body, and spirit with your desired outcomes? While addressing unconscious patterns, as we discussed in the last section, is crucial, it's only part of the equation. True manifestation mastery requires a conscious integration of all aspects of your being, taking full responsibility for your energetic output. You can't just focus on positive thinking or visualization. You need to engage your entire self in the process. The key is to consciously align your thoughts, emotions, and actions with your desired outcomes. This is about building on the energetic pattern interrupt that we talked about, but moving from reaction to creation. So, how do you actually align your mind, body, and spirit? What are the specific techniques you can use to create this Trinity effect and unlock your full manifestation potential? Let's explore what we call the alignment architecture and provide some hands-on techniques for the mind, body, and spirit. Let's start with the mind, focused intention, which is the control center of your reality. Your thoughts are like seeds that you plant in the garden of your mind. If you plant positive, empowering thoughts, you'll reap a harvest of abundance and fulfillment. But if you plant negative, limiting thoughts, you'll attract unwanted experiences into your life. It's important to cultivate a garden of positivity within your mind. This is all possible with visualization mastery, affirmation amplification, and mental rehearsal. First, there's visualization mastery. This means creating vivid, detailed mental images of your desired reality, engaging all your senses. It's about seeing yourself already living the life you want, feeling the emotions associated with your success, and experiencing the joy of having your desires fulfilled. Imagine your desire as if it's already a reality, focusing on the sights, sounds, smells, tastes, and tactile sensations. If you desire a new home, visualize yourself walking through the front door, feeling the warmth of the fireplace, and smelling the aroma of freshly baked bread. If you desire a loving relationship, visualize yourself holding hands with your partner, feeling the warmth of their touch, and hearing the sound of their laughter. This will allow you to see every single detail and feel every single emotion. Next, there's affirmation amplification. This means crafting empowering affirmations that resonate deeply with your core beliefs and repeating them with conviction and emotion. It's about rewiring your subconscious mind with positive self-talk, replacing limiting beliefs with empowering truths. Write affirmations that are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, smart. Instead of saying, "I want to be rich," say, "I'm attracting abundance and financial freedom into my life with ease and grace by date." Repeat your affirmations daily with feeling and conviction. Believe in the power of your words and watch as they transform your reality. This is the art of speaking your desires into existence. There is also mental rehearsal. This means practicing your desired actions and behaviors mentally, preparing yourself for success in real-world situations. It's like running a dress rehearsal before a big performance, ensuring that you're confident and prepared to shine. Imagine yourself confidently performing a presentation, acing a job interview, or having a loving conversation with your partner. Visualize every detail, from the way you walk and talk to the way you respond to unexpected challenges. By mentally rehearsing your desired actions, you're programming your subconscious mind for success. The key is to rehearse it so often that it becomes natural to you. Then there's the body embodiment practices. Your body is not just a vessel for your mind. It's an integral part of your energetic system. The way you move, breathe, and hold yourself can have a profound impact on your manifestation abilities. When your body is aligned with your desired state, you become a magnet for attracting your desires. This can be done with movement and posture, breathwork, and mindful awareness. Let's explore movement and posture. This is all about adopting body language and posture that reflect confidence, power, and alignment with your desired state. It's about embodying the energy of success, radiating confidence and self-assurance. Stand tall, maintain eye contact, and use open and expressive gestures. Avoid slouching, fidgeting, or crossing your arms, as these signals of insecurity and disinterest. Project confidence through your body language, and you'll be amazed at how others respond to you. Think of this like putting on a superhero costume, instantly transforming yourself into a more powerful and confident version of yourself. Next, there's breathwork. This involves utilizing specific breathing techniques to regulate your nervous system, release tension, and enhance energy flow. It's about using your breath to calm your mind, relax your body, and connect with your inner power. Practice diaphragmatic breathing, belly breathing, to calm your mind and body. Inhale deeply through your nose, allowing your belly to expand, and exhale slowly through your mouth, contracting your belly. This type of breathing activates your parasympathetic nervous system, which promotes relaxation and reduces stress. This simple technique can have a profound impact on your overall well-being and your ability to manifest your desires. Finally, there's mindful awareness, which involves paying attention to your physical sensations and emotions in the present moment, cultivating a deeper connection with your body. It's about becoming fully present in your body, noticing the subtle sensations and emotions that arise without judgment. Engage in activities that connect you to your body: yoga, dance, hiking, swimming, etc. These activities help you to become more aware of your physical sensations and emotions, allowing you to cultivate a deeper connection with your body. The more connected you are to your body, the more aligned you'll be with your desired state. Finally, let's dive into the spirit connection to Source. Your spirit is your connection to something greater than yourself, whether you call it God, the universe, or Source. When you're connected to your spirit, you're tapped into an infinite source of wisdom, guidance, and support. This connection can supercharge your manifestation efforts, aligning you with your highest purpose and attracting your desires with effortless ease. This can be done through meditation and prayer, nature immersion, and service and contribution. There is meditation and prayer. This means connecting with a higher power or universal consciousness to receive guidance, inspiration, and support. It's about quieting your mind, opening your heart, and surrendering to the wisdom of the universe. Set aside time each day for quiet reflection, meditation, or prayer. Find a quiet space where you can relax and focus on your breath. Ask for guidance, express gratitude, and affirm your connection to Source. The more you meditate or pray, the stronger your connection to Source will become. Also, there's nature immersion. This involves spending time in nature to connect with the Earth's energy and experience a sense of interconnectedness. It's about immersing yourself in the beauty of the natural world, allowing its healing energy to wash over you. Take a walk in the forest, sit by a lake, or simply observe the beauty of the natural world. Notice the vibrant colors, the soothing sounds, and the fresh air. Allow yourself to feel a sense of connection to all living things. Nature has a way of reminding us that we're all part of something bigger than ourselves. Finally, there's service and contribution. This involves engaging in acts of kindness and generosity to contribute to the greater good. It's about shifting your focus from what you can get to what you can give, knowing that the more you give, the more you receive. Volunteer your time, donate to a cause you care about, or simply offer a helping hand to someone in need. The act of giving not only benefits others, but also opens your heart and aligns you with the abundant flow of the universe. The more you give, the more you'll attract into your own life. Now, let's bring it all together with a practical exercise for integrating mind, body, and spirit, which we're calling Trinity Activation. Set aside 10-15 minutes for this exercise and do it daily. Step 1. Mind intention setting. Clearly define your desired outcome, writing it down in a concise and empowering statement. For example, I am attracting abundance and financial freedom into my life with ease and grace. Step 2. Body embodied feeling. Close your eyes, take a few deep breaths, and visualize your desired outcome as if it's already a reality. Engage all your senses and feel the emotions associated with your success. For example, imagine holding a check for a large sum of money, feeling the joy and gratitude of financial freedom. Step 3. Spirit, gratitude, and surrender. Connect with a sense of gratitude for what you already have and surrender your attachment to the outcome. Trust that the universe is working in your favor. For example, affirm, I am grateful for all the blessings in my life, and I trust that the universe is guiding me toward my highest good. Step 4. Act as if. Throughout the day, consciously embody the feelings, thoughts, and behaviors of someone who has already achieved your desired outcome. This helps to further integrate the aligned energy. This is not about forcing things to happen, but about allowing them to unfold. Practicing this exercise regularly will strengthen your Trinity effect and accelerate your manifestation abilities. Remember, this is about wanting your desires, but not needing them. The more you practice detachment, the faster you'll attract your desires. So, what happens if, despite perfect alignment, you're still struggling to manifest your desires? Is it possible that there is something else stopping you from getting what you want? What if, despite your best efforts to align your Trinity effect, there exists a barrier outside of yourself stopping you from getting what you want? We've covered the how, but what about the why? Why are some people able to manifest their desires effortlessly, while others struggle despite their best efforts? The answer lies in a key element that is often overlooked in manifestation teachings: the power of belief. In the next section, we'll explore the hidden world of belief, what it is, how it works, and why it makes or breaks all manifestation. It turns out, belief is the foundation, and if that is weak, nothing else matters. What if your carefully crafted intentions and aligned mind, body, and spirit are like a beautiful house built on a shaky foundation? No matter how stunning the architecture or vibrant the interior, if the foundation is cracked, the entire structure is vulnerable. We've talked about the Trinity effect, about energy, about manifestation, but are you missing a crucial ingredient for consistent results? If you've diligently aligned your mind, body, and spirit, cleared energetic blocks, and set clear intentions, yet still find yourself struggling to manifest your desires, chances are the issue lies within your underlying beliefs. This may be the immovable object paradox we mentioned earlier, a seemingly insurmountable obstacle despite your best efforts. Are your core beliefs supporting your desired outcomes, or are they creating an energetic ceiling that is limiting your potential, unbeknownst to you? Belief, you see, is a deeply held conviction, often subconscious, about yourself, others, and the nature of reality. It's not just thinking something. It's knowing it to be true on a fundamental level, a feeling so profound it shapes your very perception. Think of it like this. Belief is the bedrock of your reality, the lens through which you interpret every experience. Consider how beliefs shape perception, influencing what you notice, how you interpret events, and the choices you make. For example, if you believe the world is a dangerous place, you'll be more likely to focus on threats and perceive neutral situations as hostile. You might unconsciously avoid new experiences or relationships, reinforcing your belief that the world is unsafe. On the other hand, if you believe the world is a benevolent place, you'll be more likely to see opportunities and perceive neutral situations as positive. This can lead to a self-fulfilling prophecy of abundance and joy. Here's where it gets really interesting. Beliefs influence your energetic output, attracting experiences that are congruent with your convictions. If you believe you're worthy of love, you'll unconsciously attract loving and supportive partners. You'll radiate confidence and self-assurance, making you more appealing to others. But if you believe you're unworthy of love, you'll unconsciously sabotage relationships or attract partners who reinforce that belief. This is because your energetic output is a direct reflection of your core beliefs. It's important to contrast beliefs with wishful thinking or positive affirmations. Beliefs are felt to be true, while affirmations are often just said without genuine conviction. Think of it like this. Beliefs are the software running in the background of your mind, constantly shaping your thoughts, emotions, and actions, while affirmations are just applications running on top, easily overridden by the underlying software. Saying, "I am abundant," won't magically manifest wealth if you deep down believe you're destined to struggle financially. Now, here's a practical technique for identifying your core beliefs, what we call the belief excavation. Dedicate some time, perhaps using the journal prompts we discussed earlier, to honestly explore your beliefs in key life areas such as relationships, career, finances, and health. This requires brutal honesty and a willingness to challenge deeply held assumptions, but the rewards are well worth the effort. The truth is, many of us go through life unconsciously operating from beliefs that were never truly ours to begin with. So, how do you actually conduct this belief excavation? First, choose a specific area you want to improve, such as attracting a loving relationship. Next, ask yourself, what do I truly believe about myself in relation to this area? Am I lovable? Do I deserve a great relationship? A good relationship's hard to find. Be brutally honest with yourself, even if the answers are uncomfortable. Write down every belief that comes to mind, even if it's negative or contradictory. Don't censor yourself or judge your beliefs. Just let them flow onto the page. Then analyze each belief. Is this belief supporting my desired outcome, or is it sabotaging it? Does this belief empower me, or does it limit me? Identify the origin of the belief. Did I learn this from my parents, society, or personal experiences? Was it a one-time event, or was it a repeated experience? Understanding the origin of your beliefs can help you to challenge their validity. The shocking truth: many of your limiting beliefs are not even your beliefs. Your core beliefs act as a belief baseline, shaping your energetic output and attracting experiences that are congruent with your convictions. But there's more to it than that. Our individual beliefs are often influenced by larger societal narratives and shared cultural assumptions, what we might call belief systems and collective consciousness. Like schools of fish, our beliefs are often informed by those around us. We absorb beliefs from our families, our communities, and the media we consume. These collective beliefs can be incredibly powerful, shaping our individual realities in profound ways. But how do we change these deeply ingrained beliefs, especially if they're reinforced by the collective consciousness? How do we break free from the limiting narratives that are holding us back from manifesting our desires? In the next section, we'll explore practical techniques for rewriting your belief baseline, consciously choosing new beliefs that support your desires, and tapping into the power of collective consciousness to accelerate your manifestation journey. Because remember this, no matter how strong your current beliefs may feel, change is possible. What if the limitations you perceive aren't fixed realities, but simply outdated lines of code running in your subconscious? Belief reframing offers a powerful means of rewriting that code, actively reprogramming your subconscious mind to support the life you truly desire. Like replacing a faulty computer program with a new, optimized one, belief reframing upgrades your subconscious software, deleting old, limiting beliefs and installing empowering new ones that drive you towards success and fulfillment. But here's the key. This isn't about superficial affirmations or fake it till you make it platitudes. It's about cultivating genuine conviction in your new beliefs, anchoring them so deeply in your subconscious that they become your new reality. The universe, after all, responds to authentic energy, to the vibrational frequency of your true beliefs, not just the words you repeat. For belief reframing to truly take effect, it must be believed on a subconscious level. Otherwise, the existing patterns will always override any conscious effort. Think about it. Are you ready to consciously rewrite your belief baseline, unleashing your full manifestation potential by actively choosing empowering beliefs that resonate with your soul? The rewriting process involves a combination of powerful techniques designed to dismantle old beliefs and install new ones. Let's explore 3 key methods for belief reframing, each working synergistically to reprogram your subconscious mind: cognitive restructuring, emotional anchoring, and visualizing the new. First, there's cognitive restructuring, the process of challenging the validity of limiting beliefs by examining the evidence for and against them. It's about applying logic and reason to dismantle the foundation of these beliefs, questioning their accuracy and relevance in your current life. Ask yourself, is this belief really true? What evidence contradicts it? What are the consequences of holding on to this belief? Imagine, for example, that you hold the belief, I'm not smart enough to succeed. Now, apply cognitive restructuring. What evidence contradicts this belief? Perhaps you've excelled in certain subjects, demonstrated skills and abilities in previous roles, or overcome challenges that required intelligence and resourcefulness. What are the consequences of holding on to this belief? Self-sabotage, fear of trying new things, a reluctance to pursue your goals, all of these limit your potential. Then we have emotional anchoring, which involves attaching positive emotions to your new, empowering beliefs, creating a powerful association that reinforces them in your subconscious. Emotions are, after all, the language of the subconscious mind, and by linking positive feelings to your new beliefs, you create a strong, energetic signature that attracts congruent experiences. The key is to not just think the belief, but to feel it as if it's already true. Here's how you can use emotional anchoring. Choose a new belief, such as I am capable and intelligent. Close your eyes. Recall a time when you felt genuinely capable or intelligent and vividly relive that experience. Engage all your senses. What did you see, hear, feel, and smell? Amplify the emotion, allowing it to wash over you completely. As you're immersed in this feeling, consciously associate it with your new belief. I am capable and intelligent. Repeat this process regularly, reinforcing the emotional connection and solidifying the new belief in your subconscious. Finally, there's visualizing the new belief, the practice of repeatedly visualizing yourself living as if your new belief is already true, creating a mental blueprint for your desired reality. This isn't just about daydreaming. It's about creating a vivid, multi-sensory experience that convinces your subconscious mind that this reality is not only possible, but inevitable. When you repeatedly visualize yourself succeeding, you're programming your subconscious to recognize and seize opportunities that align with your vision. Imagine yourself confidently succeeding at a task, having a loving relationship, or achieving financial freedom. Feel the emotions associated with your success: joy, gratitude, excitement, and fulfillment. See yourself interacting with others, making choices, and experiencing life from the perspective of someone who already embodies this new belief. The more vividly you visualize, the more real it becomes to your subconscious. These techniques, cognitive restructuring, emotional anchoring, and visualization, work together to reprogram the subconscious mind. Cognitive restructuring dislodges the old belief, emotional anchoring reinforces the new belief, and visualization creates a compelling vision of the future. But how do you put these techniques into practice and really cement these new beliefs into your reality? To solidify new beliefs, it is necessary to do more than just read about them. You must embody them. Let's introduce a practical exercise for solidifying new beliefs: the belief embodiment exercise. Select a limiting belief that you identified in the previous belief excavation exercise. Then, choose the corresponding empowering belief you want to install, the belief that will counteract the limiting one and propel you towards your desired outcomes. Step 1. Cognitive challenge. Challenge the limiting belief using cognitive restructuring, questioning its validity and examining the evidence. Really dig into the flaws in the old belief. Step 2. Emotional connection. Connect with the feeling of the new belief. What does it feel like to truly believe this? Engage your senses, immerse yourself in the experience, amplify the emotion. Really feel the emotional state of what it feels like to hold the new belief. Step 3. Visual rehearsal. Visualize yourself living as if this new belief is already true. How do you act? How do you feel? What choices do you make? Step 4. Embodied action. Take one small action today that is congruent with your new belief. If you believe I am worthy of love, treat yourself with kindness and compassion. If you believe I am capable, take on a challenging task. Remember this: consistent practice is key. It will take time and effort to overwrite deeply ingrained beliefs. Be patient with yourself, celebrate your progress, and trust that with persistence, you can transform your belief baseline. Belief reframing is indeed a powerful tool for consciously rewriting your belief baseline, unleashing your full manifestation potential. But here's the thing: our beliefs are not formed in a vacuum. They are shaped by the people around us, the media we consume, and the culture we inhabit. While individual belief is powerful, an even greater source of influence exists, influencing and affecting us all the time: the collective consciousness. What if you could tap into the power of collective consciousness to accelerate your manifestation journey, amplifying your beliefs and attracting your desires with even greater force? But also, what if the collective consciousness is actually reinforcing negative beliefs, creating even more limiting influences in your life? In the next section, we'll explore how to consciously tap into the power of collective consciousness, aligning yourself with empowering beliefs and leveraging the support of a global community to manifest your dreams faster than ever before, while protecting yourself from the negative aspects of collective consciousness. Collective consciousness may work as a challenge, but it could also be the key to manifestation. Belief reframing is a powerful tool for personal transformation, but it's not the whole story. While you consciously rewrite your belief baseline, an even greater source of influence exists, influencing and affecting us all the time: the collective consciousness. This collective consciousness can either accelerate your manifestation journey, amplifying your beliefs and attracting your desires with even greater force, or it can reinforce negative beliefs, creating even more limiting influences in your life. Building on your individual efforts to rewrite your beliefs, imagine the collective consciousness as a powerful, collective wave that can either amplify or diminish individual manifestation efforts. A surfer can either ride a wave to shore or be crushed by it. Similarly, aligning with positive collective consciousness can propel you toward your goals, while succumbing to negative collective consciousness can hold you back or even drown you. Collective consciousness is the shared beliefs, values, and emotions of a group, a community, or even the entire planet. Are you consciously choosing to align yourself with empowering collective waves, or are you being swept away by the currents of negativity, hindering your manifestation efforts? To understand how this works, we need to delve deeper into the mechanics of collective consciousness. Individual beliefs, as we've discussed, contribute to a shared energetic field. This field, in turn, influences the thoughts, feelings, and behaviors of individuals within the group. The more people who hold a particular belief, the stronger the energetic field becomes, creating a self-reinforcing loop. This is how trends start, how social movements gain momentum, and how certain beliefs become deeply ingrained in a culture. But here's the thing, this energetic field isn't always positive. It can be influenced by many sources. Consider, for example, the global movement for environmental awareness. Millions of people share the belief that we need to protect our planet. This shared belief creates a powerful energetic field that influences governments, corporations, and individuals to take action. This collective awareness drives the demand for sustainable products, the development of green technologies, and the implementation of environmental policies. The growing popularity of mindfulness and meditation is another example of a positive collective wave. As more people embrace these practices, they contribute to a global shift towards greater peace, compassion, and well-being. Think about the increasing demand for ethical and sustainable products. Consumers are collectively signaling that they value companies that prioritize social and environmental responsibility, creating a ripple effect that encourages more businesses to adopt ethical practices. However, collective consciousness also has a dark side. Consider the spread of fear and anxiety during pandemics. Fueled by media coverage and social media, these emotions can quickly become contagious, creating a collective state of panic that amplifies the perceived threat. The perpetuation of prejudice and discrimination is another example of negative collective consciousness. Deeply ingrained biases and stereotypes can be passed down through generations, creating self-reinforcing loops of inequality and injustice. Think of the normalization of violence and consumerism. Constant exposure to violent content and materialistic advertising can desensitize individuals and normalize these behaviors, contributing to a culture of aggression and dissatisfaction. The key takeaway here is the importance of discernment. Not all collective beliefs are created equal. It's crucial to consciously choose which waves to ride and to shield yourself from negativity. But here's what most people miss. This collective consciousness isn't just some abstract concept. It can be actively influenced. Governments, corporations, and other powerful entities often seek to manipulate collective consciousness to achieve their own agendas. Think about propaganda campaigns designed to shape public opinion or marketing strategies that exploit people's fears and desires. But that's not all. Even groups can exponentially increase manifestation. What if you could leverage the power of group intention to accelerate your manifestation journey, amplifying your desires and attracting your goals with even greater ease? This is where it gets really interesting. To navigate these turbulent waters, it's essential to consciously curate your collective influences. This means actively choosing the communities you belong to, the media you consume, and the values you uphold. It is essential to surround yourself with people who share your values, support your goals, and inspire you to be your best self. Join online or offline groups that are focused on personal growth, spirituality, creativity, or social activism. Participate actively, sharing your insights, offering support, and contributing to the collective energy. Be very careful who you spend your time with, choosing relationships that uplift and empower you. But it doesn't stop there. Be mindful of the information you consume and limit exposure to news, social media, and entertainment that promotes fear, negativity, or division. Unfollow accounts that trigger negative emotions and seek out content that is uplifting, inspiring, and educational. Read books, listen to podcasts, and watch documentaries that expand your mind and broaden your perspective. Consciously curate your media diet, choosing content that nourishes your soul rather than depleting your energy. Practice gratitude for collective blessings, acknowledging and appreciating the positive aspects of society, culture, and the natural world. Make a list of things you're grateful for in your community, your country, and the world. Focus on the positive contributions of individuals and organizations and celebrate the achievements of humanity. By focusing on the good, you can help to counteract the negative narratives that dominate the media. But here's the thing that most people don't tell you. You also must contribute to positive change, engaging in acts of kindness, generosity, and service to help create a more just, compassionate, and sustainable world. Volunteer your time, donate to a cause you care about, or simply offer a helping hand to someone in need. By contributing to the well-being of others, you not only make a positive impact on the world, but also strengthen your connection to the positive collective consciousness. Remember this. Seek out tribes that have the same energy and intent to amplify the benefits. Find communities that resonate with your values and goals and engage in collective rituals, such as group meditations, prayers, or ceremonies aimed at uplifting collective consciousness. When like-minded individuals come together with a shared intention, their collective energy can create a powerful force for positive change. So, consciously aligning with positive collective consciousness can accelerate your manifestation journey, while shielding yourself from negativity is essential for protecting your energy and maintaining your focus. But that's not all. What if the key to true manifestation mastery lies in transcending the illusion of separation and embracing a sense of unity with all beings? Everything is interconnected, and our thoughts, feelings, and actions have a ripple effect on the collective consciousness. What if cultivating compassion, empathy, and unconditional love is the secret to creating a world where everyone's dreams can come true, connecting to a source that we can all connect to? We can focus on what we have in common, not what separates us. In the next section, we'll explore advanced techniques for transcending the illusion of separation, tapping into the power of unity consciousness, and creating a world of abundance, fulfillment, and joy for all. What if the limitations you perceive in your life are merely reflections of a deeper illusion, the illusion of separation? The truth is, true abundance isn't about accumulating personal wealth. It's about recognizing our interconnectedness within what many call the oneness field. Are you ready to discover how dissolving the illusion of separation can unlock boundless manifestation potential? Think of the internet. Millions of seemingly separate computers, each with its own unique data and programs, yet all linked into a single, vast network sharing information seamlessly. The oneness field operates in a similar way. Individual minds, each with unique thoughts, beliefs, and experiences, are connected to a vast field of collective consciousness. This field is the source of all creation, the wellspring of infinite possibilities. But here's the thing. The ego perpetuates the illusion of separation, creating artificial barriers between ourselves and others, limiting our access to the boundless potential of the oneness field. The key is to transcend these ego-created limitations and embrace our inherent connection to all beings. Are you ready to transcend the limitations of your ego and embrace your inherent connection to the oneness field, unlocking a new level of manifestation power? So, how do we dissolve this sense of separation and tap into the power of the oneness field? The answer lies in practices that cultivate compassion, empathy, and a deep sense of interconnectedness. These practices are not just feel-good exercises. They are powerful tools for shifting our consciousness and aligning ourselves with the unified field of all creation. One of the most effective techniques is loving kindness meditation, also known as metta. This practice involves cultivating feelings of love, compassion, and goodwill towards oneself and all beings. By extending these feelings outward, we dissolve the boundaries of the ego and connect with the shared humanity that unites us all. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and repeat phrases such as, "May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be safe from harm. May I be healthy and strong. May I live with ease and joy. Then extend these wishes to others. May all beings be filled with loving kindness. May all beings be safe from harm. May all beings be healthy and strong. May all beings live with ease and joy. Another powerful practice is compassionate action. This involves engaging in acts of service and generosity to alleviate suffering and promote well-being. When we act with compassion, we transcend the limitations of our ego and recognize the inherent worth and dignity of every being. Volunteer your time, donate to a cause you care about, or simply offer a helping hand to someone in need. Even small acts of kindness can have a profound impact, both on the recipient and on the giver, strengthening our connection to the oneness field. Empathy cultivation is also essential. This involves actively seeking to understand the perspectives and experiences of others, even those who are different from you. Practice active listening, ask open-ended questions, and try to see the world through other people's eyes. By stepping into another person's shoes, we break down the barriers of judgment and prejudice and connect with their shared humanity. Spending time immersed in the natural world can also deepen the connection. Spend time in nature, appreciating the beauty and wonder of the natural world. Feel the sun on your skin, listen to the birds sing, and breathe in the fresh air. Nature reminds us that we are all part of a larger ecosystem, interconnected and interdependent. Finally, consciously focusing on the commonalities that unite us, rather than the differences that divide us, can connect us to others. Reflect on the shared human experiences of joy, sorrow, love, loss, hope, and fear. These are the threads that weave us together into the fabric of humanity. Now, how does all of this translate into manifesting your desires? Manifesting from a place of unity consciousness enhances outcomes and benefits everyone involved. Instead of focusing solely on personal gain, we set intentions that contribute to the well-being of others. This creates a positive feedback loop, where our desires manifest more easily and abundantly. Instead of intending to simply become wealthy, intend to create a business that provides value to others and generates abundance for all involved. This shift in intention aligns us with the flow of the oneness field, attracting opportunities and resources that support our altruistic goals. When visualizing your desired outcome, visualize it as positively impacting the lives of others. When visualizing yourself in a loving relationship, also visualize the joy and happiness you're bringing to your partner's life. When visualizing yourself achieving success in your career, visualize the positive impact you're having on your colleagues, your clients, and your community. This infuses our visualizations with a powerful energy of love and compassion, accelerating the manifestation process. Another great method is using affirmations that emphasize interconnectedness and shared abundance. Instead of saying, "I am abundant," say, "We are all abundant," recognizing that your success contributes to the collective well-being. This shift in language aligns us with the reality of the oneness field, where abundance is not a limited resource, but a boundless flow that is available to all. But here's the thing. We also have to release attachment to personal gain. This is about surrendering the need to control the outcome and trusting that the universe will provide what is best for all. This doesn't mean that we don't take action towards our goals. It simply means that we release the need to force things to happen in a certain way. Instead, we trust that the universe has a plan that is far grander and more beautiful than we can imagine. This doesn't mean we become passive or apathetic. It simply means we shift our focus from controlling the outcome to aligning with the flow of the oneness field. Tapping into the oneness field unlocks new levels of manifestation potential, enhancing outcomes and benefiting everyone involved. We may intend to manifest one thing, but due to hidden intentions, something completely different appears. It is important to be mindful of this. The universe reflects back to us our level of unity and alignment with the oneness field. Like a mirror reflecting our image, the universe mirrors our intentions and beliefs, for better or worse. But what if we are intending the wrong thing? What if our desires are not aligned with the highest good? In the next section, we'll explore the hidden dangers of impure intentions, revealing how to ensure your desires align with the highest good and avoid unintended consequences on the manifestation journey. What if the very desires you're striving to manifest are subtly boomeranging back at you, creating chaos instead of the fulfillment you seek? It's not enough to simply want something. The universe is listening to the intention behind the want. There's a hidden force at play, an energetic backlash that can sabotage even your best efforts if your heart isn't truly aligned with your desires. Are you unknowingly attracting negative consequences with impure intentions, blocking your path to lasting happiness? Think of it like taking a shortcut through unfamiliar territory. On the surface, it seems like a faster route to your destination. But what if that shortcut leads to a dead end, a dangerous neighborhood, or worse, a place you never intended to go? Impure intentions operate in the same way. They might seem appealing in the short term, promising quick and easy results, but ultimately they create long-term problems, disharmony, and a sense of emptiness. The universe, like a sophisticated quantum search engine, doesn't just respond to the words you speak or the images you visualize. It responds to the true intention behind them, including your hidden motives, your unconscious desires, and the subtle vibrations you're emitting. It's not enough to simply say you want to help others if your underlying motive is to gain recognition or control. The universe will see through the facade and deliver consequences that align with your true intention. The key is to examine your intentions with ruthless honesty. Now, let's delve deeper into the spectrum of impure intentions and the potential manifestation mishaps they can cause. What happens when you focus all your energy on acquiring wealth, but that desire is fueled by greed, envy, or a thirst for power over others? You might succeed in accumulating vast riches, but at what cost? Perhaps you engage in unethical business practices, exploiting your employees, manipulating your customers, or polluting the environment. You may find yourself isolated, surrounded by people who are only interested in your money, and plagued by a gnawing sense of dissatisfaction. Energetically, this creates disharmony, karmic debt, and a blockage in the flow of true abundance. The universe responds to the vibration of greed by mirroring back experiences of scarcity, fear, and ultimately loss. What about attracting a relationship based on neediness, insecurity, or a desire to fill a void within yourself? You might find someone who initially seems to complete you, but that connection is built on shaky ground. Driven by insecurity, you might become codependent, clingy, or controlling, smothering your partner and stifling their individuality. You might attract a partner who is equally wounded, creating a cycle of dysfunction, drama, and heartbreak. Energetically, you're not attracting love. You're attracting a reflection of your own inner wounds. The universe responds by mirroring back experiences of abandonment, rejection, and emotional pain. What if you become obsessed with chasing fame, recognition, or external validation? You might achieve a certain level of success, but that success is fleeting and ultimately unfulfilling. You might find yourself constantly seeking approval from others, sacrificing your authenticity and losing touch with your true self. Burnout, exhaustion, and a deep sense of emptiness may follow. Energetically, you're creating a disconnection from your authentic self and becoming dependent on external validation. The universe responds by mirroring back experiences of inadequacy, insecurity, and ultimately, a loss of identity. Or what if your main goal is revenge? Negative thoughts manifesting back to you can have dire consequences. The truth is, impure intentions create energetic resistance, blocking the flow of abundance and attracting negative consequences. It's like trying to swim upstream against a powerful current. You might make some progress, but ultimately, you'll exhaust yourself and be swept back to where you started. The universe is designed to support your growth, your happiness, and your fulfillment, but it can't do that if you're constantly sending mixed signals driven by hidden motives and unconscious desires. It comes back to what we have discussed earlier: responsibility. We have an ethical obligation to ensure that our intentions are pure, aligned with the highest good and free from any trace of malice, greed, or ego. But how can you ensure that your intentions are truly pure, aligning with the greatest good? Introducing the ethical intention check, a series of questions you must ask yourself before pursuing any manifestation goal. First, ask yourself, is this desire aligned with my values and my purpose? Does it resonate with your deepest beliefs, your core principles, and your overall mission in life? If not, it's a red flag. Second, will this harm anyone, including myself? Consider the potential impact of your desire on others, on the environment, and on your own well-being. If there's any possibility of harm, it's time to re-evaluate. Third, is this driven by ego or a genuine desire to contribute to the world? Is your desire motivated by a need for attention, validation, or a sense of superiority? Or is it driven by a genuine desire to serve others, to make a positive impact, and to contribute to the collective good? Fourth, am I willing to release my attachment to the specific outcome? Can you trust that the universe will provide what is best for you, even if it's not exactly what you initially envisioned? Fifth, what are the unintended consequences that could come from this? Take a moment to consider the ripple effect of your desire, both positive and negative. So, what are some practical strategies for refining your goals and releasing attachment to specific outcomes? Focus on the value you want to create, rather than the thing you want to acquire. Instead of focusing on accumulating wealth, focus on creating a business that provides value to others, solves a problem, or contributes to the well-being of society. Be open to receiving your desires in unexpected ways. The universe may have a plan that is far grander and more beautiful than you can imagine. Trust that the universe will provide what is best for you, even if it's not what you initially envisioned. Acting with integrity and compassion, even when it's difficult, is crucial. Choosing the high road, even when it's tempting to take a shortcut, is always the right choice. Pure intentions are essential for avoiding energetic backlash and manifesting truly fulfilling outcomes. The path to our desires is like a river. We must embrace the flow, allowing ourselves to be guided by its currents, rather than trying to force our way against it. This is where divine timing comes into play, trusting that the universe will deliver your desires at the perfect time, even if it's not on your schedule. Manifesting is only half the equation. The other half is allowing. Are you willing to surrender control and trust that the universe is working in your favor, even when things don't go according to plan? Because we are only the vessel. The universe decides what we receive. In the next section, we'll explore the power of surrender and trust, revealing how to align yourself with divine timing and effortlessly attract your desires into your life. What if the frantic pace of your life is not a testament to your productivity, but a symptom of your resistance to the natural flow of the universe? Divine timing isn't some abstract concept. It's the universe's intelligent rhythm orchestrating events in perfect harmony. Are you fighting against this cosmic choreography, desperately clinging to control, or are you ready to surrender to the effortless grace of divine timing, allowing your desires to manifest with surprising ease? Think of divine timing like a leaf floating down a river. When the leaf surrenders to the current, it glides effortlessly towards its destination, navigating bends and obstacles with ease. But when the leaf resists, fighting against the flow, it spins in circles, gets caught on rocks, and expends unnecessary energy. Resisting the flow is not only exhausting, but it also delays your arrival. In the same way, resisting divine timing creates struggle, frustration, and a sense of being stuck. It's about trusting the inherent wisdom of the universe, knowing that things are unfolding in their perfect time, even when you can't see the full picture. But here's the thing. Surrendering to divine timing is not about passivity. It's not about sitting back and waiting for things to magically happen. It's about active trust, about aligning your actions with the universe's flow, and about recognizing the opportunities that arise along the way. It's about trusting that every single thing happens for a reason. It's about trusting that the universe knows what's best for you. It's a dance between intention and surrender, between effort and allowing. So, what does it mean to surrender to divine timing in practice? It means recognizing when opportunities appear unexpectedly without you actively seeking them. It means things falling into place seemingly effortlessly, with synchronicities and coincidences aligning in your favor. It means feeling a deep sense of peace and trust, even when things don't go according to your carefully laid plans. Imagine, for example, that you've been desperately searching for a new job for months, sending out countless resumes and attending dozens of interviews. You are trying to force the river. You're pushing and pushing, but nothing seems to be working. Then, one day, out of the blue, a friend calls you about an open position at their company, a position that perfectly aligns with your skills and experience. If you were forcing things, you wouldn't be open to the opportunity. The interview goes smoothly, and you get the job. This is divine timing at play, an opportunity showing up unexpectedly at the precise moment when you were ready to receive it. Now, let's look at how forcing actually blocks the flow. Obsessively checking your email for job offers, creating anxiety and pushing opportunities away. Instead of radiating confidence and worthiness, you're emitting a vibration of desperation, signaling to potential employers that you're coming from a place of lack. Trying to control every aspect of a relationship, suffocating your partner and creating conflict will only push them away. The key is to surrender to the natural unfolding of the relationship, trusting that things will evolve in their own time, as long as both people are aligned. Pushing yourself to work harder and harder, leading to burnout and decreased productivity, is not productive. The constant stress and pressure actually impede your creativity and problem-solving abilities. It is better to trust that taking breaks, prioritizing self-care, and aligning your work with your passions will lead to greater success in the long run. The power of inspired action, guided by intuition, removes the feeling of work and replaces it with enthusiasm. Inspired action feels effortless, joyful, and aligned. It's the opposite of forced action, which feels draining, stressful, and inauthentic. When you're following your intuition and acting from a place of inspiration, you're naturally aligned with the universe's flow. To tap into the flow, you must follow the breadcrumbs. Are you being called to learn a new skill, connect with a certain person, or explore a particular opportunity? Pay attention to these nudges from the universe and trust that they are leading you in the right direction. Now, let's put this into practice with the river flow practice. This simple exercise will help you identify areas where you're resisting the flow and consciously choose to surrender. Set aside 15 minutes in a quiet space where you can relax and reflect. Step 1. Identify resistance. Reflect on areas of your life where you're experiencing struggle, frustration, or a sense of being stuck. This could be in your career, your relationships, your health, or any other area. What is causing you strife? Step 2. Ask why. Ask yourself why you're resisting the flow. What are you afraid of? What are you trying to control? What are the underlying beliefs or fears that are driving your resistance? Step 3. Choose surrender. Consciously choose to surrender your need for control, trusting that the universe has a plan for you. Repeat the affirmation, I surrender to the divine timing of the universe, trusting that everything is unfolding in its perfect time. Step 4. Create space. Identify one action you can take to create space for new opportunities and experiences to flow into your life. This could be decluttering your home, saying no to commitments that drain your energy, or simply taking time for rest and relaxation. Remember, this practice requires vulnerability, self-compassion, and a willingness to let go of your expectations. It's not about forcing yourself to surrender. It's about gently releasing your grip on control and trusting that the universe has your back. It's about honoring your feelings, acknowledging your fears, and choosing to move forward with faith and trust. This can be challenging, especially in a society that values control and linear progress. So here's the key takeaway. Surrendering to divine timing allows you to align with the universe's natural rhythm, effortlessly attracting your desires and experiencing greater peace and fulfillment. But remember, surrendering does not mean giving up. Rather, surrendering the need for a specific outcome. It means wanting something without needing it. The universe does not want you to settle. You can trust that you will get what you want in due time. It takes patience. But what if there's an even more profound secret to unlocking your full manifestation potential? What if the key lies in understanding the subtle art of detachment, of wanting something without becoming attached to the outcome? Is it possible that our very need for something is what's pushing it away? In the next section, we'll explore the concept of detachment, revealing how to want something without needing it, and how this unlocks the ultimate manifestation superpower, as well as connect back to earlier sections about limiting beliefs and unconscious patterns, for our attachments can often be a reflection of these things. We will explore how attachment blocks us from the divine. What if the very intensity of your desire is the invisible force pushing your dreams further out of reach? We've explored the power of intention, belief, and cosmic timing, but there's a subtle, often overlooked element that can either amplify or completely sabotage your efforts: detachment. Is it possible that the key to truly receiving what you desire lies not in grasping it tightly, but in releasing your grip? Think of it like this. Imagine you're holding a bird in your hand. If you clutch it tightly, you'll suffocate it, and it will struggle to escape. But if you hold your hand open, allowing the bird to sit freely, it might choose to stay. In the same way, clinging to your desires with white-knuckle intensity creates energetic resistance, blocking the flow of abundance. You become so focused on needing the outcome that you inadvertently push it further away. This is why pure intention and trust, while essential, can sometimes fall short. They are merely ingredients. Detachment is the catalyst that allows them to fully react. It connects back to limiting beliefs, because our attachments are often a reflection of these things. If we don't believe we are worthy, we cling to things. Like an empty vessel, you must make room for what is to come. If you are already full, there's no space for the universe to fill you. Attachment creates energetic resistance because the universe senses desperation. It interprets your neediness as a signal that you believe you lack something. This belief then becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. But here's the paradox. Detachment isn't about indifference. It's not about not wanting something. It's about wanting something without needing it, about trusting that the universe will provide what is best for you, even if it doesn't look exactly like what you imagined. It's about being open to receiving in unexpected ways, and trusting that the timing is always perfect. Ask yourself this. Are you clinging to your desires with white-knuckle intensity, unknowingly pushing them further away, or are you cultivating detachment and allowing the universe to deliver them in its perfect timing? So, how does attachment inhibit manifestation, and how does detachment amplify it? Attachment creates fear of loss. You become so focused on the possibility of not getting what you want that you radiate low vibration energy, attracting unwanted outcomes. This fear manifests as anxiety, stress, and a constant need to control every aspect of the situation. It's like trying to micromanage the universe, which, of course, is an impossible task. This fear generates low vibration energy, attracting unwanted outcomes. Conversely, detachment releases fear and anxiety, creating space for positive energy to flow. It allows you to see opportunities you might otherwise miss, to take inspired action without being attached to the result, and to trust that everything is unfolding in its perfect time. When you are detached, you are free from the need to control and are open to the infinite possibilities that the universe has to offer. Let's look at some specific examples of how detachment leads to better outcomes. In relationships, detaching from the need for a specific person allows you to attract a partner who is truly aligned with your values and desires. Instead of fixating on someone who may not be right for you, you open yourself up to meeting someone even better. You let go of any expectations and are able to see the person for who they are. In your career, detaching from the need for a specific job allows you to explore different opportunities and discover your true calling. Instead of settling for a job that doesn't fulfill you, You're willing to take risks and pursue your passions. By being open to opportunities, you trust that something will fall into place. Detaching from the need for money allows you to make wiser financial decisions and attract abundance from unexpected sources. Instead of clinging to every penny out of fear, you invest wisely, give generously, and trust that abundance will flow into your life. These are not guarantees, but probabilities. The more you practice detachment, the more likely you are to experience positive outcomes. Here's a practical exercise for cultivating detachment: the letting go ritual. Perform this ritual whenever you feel overly attached to a desired outcome. Step 1. Identify the attachment. Clearly identify the desire you're clinging to and the reasons why you're so attached to it. What are you afraid will happen if you don't achieve this goal? Dig deep and be honest with yourself. Step 2. Acknowledge the fear. Acknowledge the fear of not getting what you want. What are you afraid will happen if you don't achieve this goal? Write it down, feel it fully, and then prepare to release it. Step 3. Release the outcome. Write down your desire on a piece of paper, then physically release it. Burn the paper, burying it, or tearing it into pieces. As you do, visualize yourself releasing the desire into the universe, trusting that it will manifest in its perfect time and perfect way. You can say something like, "I release this desire with love and trust, knowing that the universe has my best interests at heart." Step 4. Affirm trust. Repeat affirmations of trust such as, "I trust that the universe has a plan for me. I am open to receiving what is best for me," or "I am worthy of receiving abundance." Say these affirmations with conviction, feeling the truth of them in your heart. Step 5. Express gratitude. Express gratitude for what you already have. Focus on the blessings in your life, no matter how small they may seem. Gratitude shifts your focus from lack to abundance, creating a positive vibration that attracts more good things into your life. Remember, this ritual is not a one-time fix, but a tool to be used whenever you feel yourself becoming overly attached. The key is to feel the detachment, to truly release your grip on the outcome. It's not enough to simply go through the motions. You must engage your emotions and visualize yourself letting go. Feel the relief, the trust, and the peace that comes with surrendering to the universe. With practice, detachment becomes a natural state of being, allowing you to manifest your desires with greater ease and joy. Think of the peace that comes from trusting something bigger than you. So, detachment, not indifference, allows us to receive. It is the key to allowing the universe to give you what you desire. But here's the thing. The ego is often the source of attachment, driven by fear, insecurity, and a need for control. The ego whispers doubts, fuels anxieties, and convinces you that you must grasp tightly to your desires in order to be safe and secure. Thus, we must keep our egos in check and not allow them to rule our decision-making. This requires ongoing practice and self-awareness, as attachment is a natural human tendency. What happens in the real world, where cosmic forces meet physical laws and ego-driven agendas? In the next section, we'll explore the concept of embodied manifestation, revealing how to bridge the gap between the energetic realm and the physical world, and how the energetic laws interact with the laws of this reality. We will connect this with a healthy ego as well. We will see what that looks like. Is it possible that the energetic blueprint you've been crafting is only half the story, a beautiful architectural plan gathering dust because the construction crew never showed up? We've discussed intention, belief, and detachment, but there's a crucial bridge that connects the energetic realm to the physical world: embodied manifestation. It's how your desires become tangible, moving from the realm of potential into concrete reality. Think of it like this. You might visualize a dream home with perfect clarity, feel the joy of living there, and even detach from the need for it to appear instantly. But if you never take the steps to hire an architect, secure funding, or lay the foundation, that home will remain a castle in the clouds. Embodied manifestation is about rolling up your sleeves and getting your hands dirty, taking concrete actions that align with your intentions. It's about making your dreams real, brick by brick. It's the crucial element to taking thoughts and making them real. The feelings and emotions are only part of the manifestation process. It's a symphony of energetic and real-world effort. But here's the question. Are you fully embodying your desired reality in your actions, or are you living a life that contradicts your energetic intentions, creating a disconnect that sabotages your success? Are you saying one thing to the universe and doing another in your daily life? This disconnect sends mixed signals, confusing the energetic field and hindering your ability to attract what you want. It's like trying to drive a car with one foot on the gas and the other on the brake. You might have a powerful engine, your intentions, but you're ultimately going nowhere. Now, let's delve deeper into how the laws of the physical world interact with manifestation. Newton's third law states that for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. This applies not only to physical forces, but also to energetic actions. Taking consistent action toward a goal creates momentum, attracting opportunities and resources. Conversely, avoiding action creates stagnation, reinforcing limiting beliefs and pushing your desires further away. For example, if you desire a loving relationship, visualizing your ideal partner is a great start. But if you spend all your time at home, avoiding social situations and potential connections, you're not taking aligned action. You're essentially sending the message that you're not truly open to receiving love. To manifest that relationship, you must put yourself out there, join a dating app, attend social events, and be open to meeting new people. The law of attraction needs momentum. Energy flows where attention goes, but that energy needs direction, and that direction comes from physical action. The physical world also requires evidence. The universe wants to see that you're serious, that your intentions are more than just wishful thinking. This evidence comes in the form of tangible results, milestones achieved, and concrete steps taken. A business plan, a prototype, a completed course, a published book, these are all forms of evidence that demonstrate your commitment to your goals. It provides proof that there is more than just wishful thinking. It proves that you are working in harmony with the universe. The power of small wins cannot be overstated. Consistent action, even in small increments, builds momentum, strengthens your belief, and attracts more significant opportunities. Writing one page of a book each day, exercising for 15 minutes, making one sales call, these seemingly insignificant actions create tangible progress and reinforce your commitment. The more you do, the more confident you become. This sends a clear message to the universe that you are serious and committed to your goals, attracting more support and resources along the way. To further illustrate, imagine you desire to become a successful entrepreneur. You've visualized your dream business, felt the excitement of making a difference, and even detached from the need for immediate success. But if you spend your days passively consuming information, never taking the steps to build a website, connect with clients, or market your services, your dream will remain just that, a dream. The universe wants to see that you're willing to put in the work, to take the necessary steps to bring your vision to life. It's about showing the universe that you're not just a dreamer, but a doer. Now, let's introduce the Action Alignment Audit, a practical exercise for identifying discrepancies between your energetic intentions and your physical actions. This will bring more clarity. This audit involves a few simple steps that will help you assess your alignment in key areas. Spend just 30 minutes honestly assessing your alignment in key areas, and you will be surprised by what you find. First, identify your top 3 manifestation goals. What are you trying to manifest in your life right now? Be as clear and specific as possible. Next, for each goal, list all the actions you're currently taking or not taking that are related to that goal. Be honest with yourself. Are you actively pursuing your goals, or are you stuck in inaction? Then, evaluate your alignment. Are your actions supporting your goal, or are they contradicting it? Are you taking inspired action, or are you procrastinating and making excuses? Finally, for each goal, identify 3 concrete actions you can take this week to better align your physical actions with your energetic intentions. Make them specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, SMART. For example, if your goal is to attract a romantic relationship, your actionable steps might include joining a dating app, attending a social event, or asking a friend to set you up. If your goal is to launch a successful business, your actionable steps might include building a website, creating a marketing plan, or connecting with potential clients. The key is to take consistent action, even if it's just a small step each day. Remember, the universe rewards effort and commitment. The more aligned your actions are with your intentions, the faster you'll manifest your desires. Think of each action as a vote. Here's the truth. Knowing what we are doing wrong is the first step to doing better. This is not about beating yourself up for past mistakes, but about gaining clarity and taking responsibility for your own life. It's about recognizing that you have the power to change your circumstances by aligning your actions with your intentions. This allows us to move toward a better future. So, embodied manifestation bridges the gap between the energetic and physical realms, requiring alignment between your intentions and your actions. By taking consistent, aligned action, you create momentum, strengthen your belief, and attract more significant opportunities. Focusing on taking one small, aligned action each day moves you closer to your goals. But what if the most powerful force to push us forward comes from beyond our perceived understanding? What if we are limited by what we think is possible, more so than what actually is possible? Is it possible that we limit ourselves by our beliefs? In the next section, we'll explore advanced techniques for transcending limitations and pushing the boundaries of what we believe is possible in the physical world, unlocking your full potential for embodied manifestation by discussing higher-level guidance. We will not dismiss the laws of physics. We will learn to dance with them, not ignore them. What if you've been operating your entire life with the handbrake on, never truly understanding the sheer power you possess? Most people significantly underestimate their potential, living within self-imposed boundaries based on limited beliefs and societal conditioning. It's as if we're all born with the processing power of a supercomputer, but only use a fraction of its capabilities due to pre-installed, outdated software. The truth is that true embodied manifestation requires transcending these perceived limitations and embracing an unlimited potential mindset, challenging the conventional understanding of what's possible. It's about rewriting the code, upgrading the operating system, and unleashing the full force of your inner supercomputer. We tend to believe in limits to our capabilities. But why? What if the only thing holding you back from achieving your wildest dreams is your belief in what is possible? Consider this. The seemingly impossible is constantly being achieved, and human potential is constantly being exceeded. Look at the rapid pace of technological advancement. Inventions once considered science fiction are now everyday realities. Space travel, instant communication across the globe, artificial intelligence, these were once the stuff of dreams, yet they are now integral parts of our lives. This relentless march of progress should tell us something profound about human potential. It tells us that the only limits are often those we impose on ourselves, and that these can be transcended. Just a few decades ago, the idea of holding a device in your hand that could access all the world's information was laughable. Now, it's so commonplace that we take it for granted. This isn't just about technology, though. It's a reflection of our capacity to break barriers in every area of life. Think about extraordinary human feats. World record-breaking athletes constantly push the boundaries of physical performance, achieving speeds, heights, and distances that were once deemed impossible. Individuals with extraordinary cognitive abilities demonstrate the untapped potential of the human mind, mastering complex skills and solving intricate problems with unparalleled speed and accuracy. The human body and mind are capable of far more than we typically give them credit for. The feats of endurance athletes, the cognitive abilities of chess grandmasters, the artistic genius of master painters all demonstrate the extraordinary potential that lies dormant within each of us, waiting to be awakened. What about scientific breakthroughs? Neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections throughout life, challenges the conventional understanding of fixed intelligence and demonstrates the potential for continuous learning and growth. Quantum entanglement, the phenomenon where two particles become linked and instantaneously affect each other regardless of distance, challenges our understanding of space and time and hints at the interconnectedness of all things. The placebo effect, where a person's belief in a treatment can produce a real physiological effect, demonstrates the power of the mind to influence the body. All of these breakthroughs highlight the potential for the human body to achieve self-healing. Here's the truth. The only limits are often those we impose on ourselves, and these can be transcended. Society subtly programs us with limitations. You're not smart enough. You're not talented enough. You're not good-looking enough. These messages are insidious, and they can slowly erode our belief in ourselves. But the reality is that you are far more capable than you realize. You have untapped potential waiting to be unleashed. So, how do we expand our sense of what is possible? How do we break free from these self-imposed limitations and tap into our unlimited potential? We need to explore ways to consciously change our beliefs. Here is the key. Let's introduce the Possibility Expansion Protocol, a set of practical techniques for expanding one's sense of what is possible. First, challenge limiting beliefs. Identify specific beliefs that restrict your potential and actively question their validity. Ask yourself, is this belief really true? What evidence contradicts it? What would happen if I chose to believe something different? So many of our limitations are based on stories we tell ourselves, narratives we've adopted from our families, our communities, and society at large. But these stories are not necessarily true. They are simply interpretations of reality, and you have the power to rewrite them. For example, if you believe you're not creative, challenge that belief. Look for evidence of creativity in your life, even in small ways. Maybe you're good at problem solving, or maybe you have a knack for decorating your home. These are all forms of creativity. Then ask yourself, what would happen if you chose to believe that you are creative? How would that change your actions and your outcomes? Next, visualize impossible outcomes. Spend time visualizing yourself achieving goals that seem currently out of reach. Engage all your senses and allow yourself to feel the excitement and joy of success. Don't censor yourself or worry about how it will happen. Visualization is more than just daydreaming. It's a powerful tool for shaping your reality. When you vividly imagine yourself achieving your goals, you're not just creating a mental image. You're also activating the same neural pathways that would be activated if you were actually experiencing that reality. This strengthens your belief in your ability to achieve your goals and makes it more likely that you will take the actions necessary to make them a reality. Close your eyes and imagine yourself already living your dream life. Feel the emotions, see the sights, hear the sounds. Immerse yourself in that reality as if it were already here. Seek inspiration from role models. Study the lives and achievements of individuals who have defied expectations and broken through perceived limitations. What qualities and strategies did they use to achieve their success? Role models provide a powerful source of inspiration and motivation. They show us what is possible and give us a roadmap for achieving our own goals. Look for people who have overcome similar challenges to your own and study their stories. What qualities did they possess? What strategies did they use? How did they overcome obstacles? Learn from their experiences and apply their lessons to your own life. Embrace experimentation and risk-taking. Step outside of your comfort zone and try new things, even if they seem scary or challenging. Each time you overcome a fear, you expand your sense of what is possible. Growth happens outside of your comfort zone. When you stay within the confines of what's familiar and safe, you limit your potential. Embrace new experiences, even if they seem daunting. Take risks, even if you might fail. Each time you step outside of your comfort zone, you prove to yourself that you are capable of more than you thought possible. Sign up for that class, start that business, travel to that new place. The more you experiment and take risks, the more you'll expand your sense of what is possible. And finally, cultivate a growth mindset. Believe that your abilities and intelligence can be developed through dedication and hard work. Embrace challenges as opportunities for learning and growth, rather than threats to your self-esteem. People with a growth mindset believe that their abilities are not fixed, but can be developed through effort and learning. They see challenges as opportunities for growth, and they don't give up easily when they encounter setbacks. This mindset is essential for unlocking your full potential. By challenging limiting beliefs and embracing an unlimited potential mindset, you can unlock new levels of embodied manifestation and achieve goals that once seemed impossible. And expanding your own sense of possibility creates a ripple effect, inspiring others to do the same. It shows the world what is possible. It gives permission to others to dream bigger and reach higher. Your journey of self-discovery can become a catalyst for positive change in the world. But let's be honest, a lot of people will discredit the idea of unlimited potential. They will tell you that it's unrealistic, naive, or even delusional, and the main person stopping you is often you, the voice in your head that tells you you can't do it. You're not good enough. It's too risky. That voice is the biggest obstacle to your success. You must learn to silence that voice and replace it with a voice of encouragement, a voice of belief, a voice that says, "You can do it. You are capable. It's worth the risk." But here's the most important question. What if the most significant shift is not changing the outside world, but changing what we internally believe to be ourselves? In the next section, we'll explore advanced techniques for self-perception, releasing limitations, and achieving true and total energetic transformation, allowing you to redefine what is possible and step into your full potential. What if the key to manifesting your desires isn't just about wanting them, but about becoming the person who already has them? True transformation isn't about changing the external world, but about shifting your energetic identity. Are you ready to transcend your old self and embody the person who already has your desires? The core of this shift is transforming your energetic identity, transcending your old self, and embodying the person who already possesses what you seek. Everything we've discussed so far has been leading to this point, requiring all the energetic groundwork we've laid. It's not about acting as if you have what you want. It's about fundamentally becoming the person for whom those things are a natural extension of who they are. This isn't just another round of affirmations or visualizations. This is a fundamental shift in how you perceive yourself and the energy you project. It's the key to unlocking the energetic alchemist within you, the one who can transmute lead into gold. Think of it this way. You're not just putting on a costume, you're undergoing a complete metamorphosis. Don't just act as if you are wealthy, become someone who embodies wealth through their confidence, financial literacy, and value creation. Don't just act as if you are in love, become someone who radiates love, self-acceptance, and vulnerability. It's about aligning your inner world with the outer reality you wish to create. The truth is that your current energetic identity may be unknowingly sabotaging your manifestations. You might be sending out mixed signals, wanting success on one level, but unconsciously clinging to beliefs and behaviors that repel it. Are you still clinging to an outdated energetic identity that's blocking your manifestation potential? Or are you ready to shed your old skin and step into your true power? So, what are the essential ingredients for this energetic identity shift? Let's break down the key components. First, release old stories. This means identifying and rewriting the narratives you tell yourself about who you are and what you're capable of. These stories are like outdated software programs running in the background, limiting your potential. Challenge those limiting beliefs, question those old stories, and create empowering new narratives that align with your desired reality. Remember that belief section we explored earlier. This is where it all comes together. If you believe you're not worthy of love, you'll unconsciously push people away. If you believe you're not capable of success, you'll sabotage your own efforts. Rewrite these narratives. Declare, I am worthy of love. I am capable of success. Next, embrace new values. Define and embody the values that are congruent with your desired energetic identity. Values act like a compass, guiding your thoughts, emotions, and actions. They are the bedrock of your new energetic identity. What qualities do you admire in people who have what you want? Confidence, resilience, compassion, creativity. Consciously cultivate those qualities in yourself. If you want to be a successful entrepreneur, embrace the values of innovation, persistence, and risk-taking. If you want to be a loving partner, embody the values of empathy, communication, and commitment. Then, cultivate new habits. Replace old, self-sabotaging behaviors with new, empowering habits that support your goals. Your habits are the daily rituals that reinforce your energetic identity. They are the tangible actions that demonstrate your commitment to your new self. Start small, be consistent, and celebrate your progress. If your desired energetic identity is a healthy, vibrant person, start by drinking more water, exercising regularly, and eating nutritious foods. These small changes will gradually transform your physical and energetic state. If you want to be a successful writer, start by writing for just 15 minutes each day. Over time, this consistent habit will transform you into a prolific author. Transform your relationships. Surround yourself with people who support your growth and align with your desired energetic identity while distancing yourself from those who hold you back. Your relationships are a mirror, reflecting back to you your own beliefs and values. If you're surrounded by negative, critical people, their energy will drag you down. Seek out positive influences, set healthy boundaries, and be willing to let go of toxic relationships. Find people who believe in your dreams, who celebrate your successes, and who support you through your challenges. These relationships will nourish your energetic identity and help you thrive. Embrace a new vision. Create a clear, compelling vision of your future self and live each day in alignment with that vision. Your vision is the guiding star that illuminates your path. It's the emotional fuel that drives you forward. Visualize your desired energetic identity, feeling the emotions associated with your success and fulfillment. Remember all those techniques for visualization we covered. Now, put them into action. See yourself already living your dream life. Feel the joy, the gratitude, the excitement. This vision will magnetize you towards your goals and help you attract the resources you need. Now, imagine a transformative ritual for shedding your old energetic identity and embracing your new one, the energetic resurrection. Dedicate a day to this powerful process, creating a sacred space and setting a clear intention for transformation. This is more than just a symbolic act. This is a declaration of intent to the universe. Step 1. Perform a symbolic act of releasing your old energetic identity. Write a letter to your old self, acknowledging their limitations and thanking them for their service. Burn old photos that remind you of that person. Give away possessions that no longer resonate with you. This act is a clear signal that you are ready to move on. It's a symbolic death of the old, making way for the new. Step 2. Cleanse your energetic field. Use energetic hygiene practices to cleanse your energetic field and prepare yourself for transformation. Take a salt bath to purify your energy. Smudge your space with sage to clear away negativity. Meditate to center yourself and connect with your inner guidance. Step 3. Create a vision board. Create a vision board or write a detailed description of your desired energetic identity, focusing on your values, habits, relationships, and vision for the future. Use images, words, and symbols that resonate with your soul. This vision board will serve as a constant reminder of your goals and aspirations. Step 4. Stand in front of a mirror. Declare your commitment to embodying your new energetic identity. Speak with conviction and power, feeling the emotions associated with your transformation. I am strong. I am capable. I am worthy. Repeat these affirmations with unwavering belief. Step 5. Celebrate your transformation. Celebrate your transformation with a ritual that honors your new energetic identity. Dance, sing, connect with loved ones, and take time to integrate your experience. This is a moment of rebirth, a celebration of your new self. Remember, this ritual is not a one-time event, but a catalyst for ongoing transformation. It's a powerful way to kickstart your journey, but the real work begins after the ritual is complete. Shifting your energetic identity is the key to unlocking your full manifestation potential. However, this isn't the destination, but the start of a new path. The journey of growth is never truly complete. This requires ongoing self-awareness, self-compassion, and a commitment to living in alignment with your new values and vision. It's not always easy, and there will be challenges along the way. You'll encounter resistance from yourself and from others. You'll face setbacks and disappointments. But the key is to stay committed to your vision, to keep practicing your energetic hygiene, and to never give up on yourself. What lies beyond this point, and is it possible to maintain it in a world of opposing forces and views? In the next and final section, we'll summarize the journey, emphasize the importance of lifelong growth and commitment, and offer a final call to action, empowering you to step into your full potential and create a life of abundance, fulfillment, and joy. Remember that the path is long, but it's worth the effort. As we reach the end of this journey into the language of energy, let's bring it all together and consider the profound implications of what we've uncovered. We've explored energetic hygiene, belief baselines, intentions, and ultimately, the transformative power of shifting your energetic identity. But what does it all mean? The key is understanding that it's not enough to simply want something. You must transform into the energetic identity that already has it. Your energetic hygiene clears the path, your beliefs provide the map, your intentions set the destination, and your embodied action takes you there. Remember the energetic blueprint we discussed. It's about aligning all these elements, building upon stable ground, and ensuring that every aspect of your being is congruent with the reality you desire to create. It's like constructing a magnificent building. Every brick, every beam, every carefully laid foundation stone must be perfectly aligned to support the grand structure. Any misalignment risks collapse. This journey into the language of energy extends far beyond personal gain. This is about reclaiming your power as a co-creator of reality. It's about recognizing that you are not a victim of circumstance, but an active participant in shaping your destiny. And as you step into your desired energetic identity, you not only transform your own life, but also inspire others to do the same. Your journey will become a beacon of hope for those still trapped in limiting beliefs and self-sabotaging patterns. Think about it. As each individual improves and steps into their desired energetic identity, they create a ripple effect, raising the collective consciousness and paving the way for a more harmonious and abundant world. This conscious creation carries profound ethical implications. Every energetic identity shift, every intention we set, every action we take, ripples through society, influencing the collective energy field. When we focus on love, compassion, and abundance, we contribute to a more positive and uplifting reality for all. Conversely, when we succumb to fear, negativity, and scarcity, we perpetuate those energies in the world around us. Remember, progress is achievable, even if it takes time and effort. This is a journey, not a destination. Be patient with yourself, celebrate your progress along the way, and trust that you are moving in the right direction, even when the path seems unclear. You have the power within you to create a life of abundance, fulfillment, and joy. Believe in yourself, trust the process, and never give up on your dreams. The path may not always be easy, but you are strong, resilient, and capable of overcoming any obstacle. You now have the tools through the knowledge you have acquired. So, what's next? Continue experimenting with different techniques and finding what works best for you. Explore new modalities, connect with like-minded individuals, and continue to refine your practice. Delve deeper into specific topics like subconscious reprogramming, advanced manifestation techniques, or the study of ancient wisdom traditions. What will you create with this newfound knowledge? What impact will you have on the world? The possibilities are limitless. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe for more content like this. Share it with someone who needs to hear this message. Let me know your thoughts and your experiences in the comments below. And remember, take one specific action this week that embodies your desired energetic identity. Start small, be consistent, and watch how your reality begins to transform. Share your wins with a friend, ask more questions, and never stop working on that energetic hygiene protocol. Step into your power, embrace your true potential, and create the life you were born to live. Thank you for watching. Continue your transformation.